Last time we saw our adventurers, they made their way south from the way-in once again, and just about got caught up in quite a fierce storm, it seemed to be. Luckily for them, they managed to find a small inn just off the side of the road. After storing their horses in the cart away in a safe location at the inn, Bastion decided to wait outside and keep watch while the rest of the group went inside and, I guess, I'm trying to think the right word for it. One harassed, the others just did their standard inn stuff. It turns out that the
Hunter thinks with his penis. That's how you fucking worded it.
It turns out that after they went for their night of sleep, the one who flirted, Yasmig, woke up in the middle of the night to find that the woman was sitting on top of him, only to have his life essence sucked out of him through his mouth.
Through his mouth specifically.
He then saw her disappear down into the basement where, after waking up the rest of the group, they searched after her and found their way down into the basement full of dead bodies and storage containers. After what seemed like a little bit of just nothing, suddenly Bastion, of all the people in the group, felt a compelling word at the back of his head to attack his companions.
My bad.
It's okay, I put you down.
After a long fight ensued, he finally was put down and knocked unconscious, and the succubus that was controlling him was also slain, freeing him
Thanks,
from the
Kaya.
charm.
I think Kaya did that right.
Mm-hmm.
We ended the session with half the party going to sleep fairly early and the other half wandering over this gem that they've had since the first game. Since their very first days together. Shooting beams and blinding each other quite a bit in the process, they figured out that it is a magical item, and much like many of the other magical items that they have with
most
them.
Useless magical item.
Don't say that. With other things as such, everyone went to sleep and finished out the rest of their night, which I'm giving everyone a long rest. So if you have not done that,
I no longer
fill
have
that,
15
yeah.
hit points.
Yeah, if you have not done that, fill that out. All right.
So Seagod's actually got more hit points than me now.
Yes, he does, because he
You've
took
got
a feat
way
for
more
it.
fucking armor class, though, and as we know from any MMO ever, armor is usually more important than your health to a certain ratio.
To a certain ratio. But
At least you having more hit points means that you won't freak out.
Yes,
As
I won't spaz out and go schizo on you as much. Hopefully.
Thanks, buddy.
Yasmig, even though you were one of the last to sleep, your encounter left you more mentally and physically exhausted than you thought, and you found it very hard to fall asleep. You are the first one awake.
Well,
Just as another recap for anyone who's new here watching, because I know there's a bunch from my guild. My character is possessed and has tried to kill the rest of my team how many times?
Twice.
like 2 or 3.
Twice so far?
Yeah.
Once
none
you
of them
broke
trust
our
me.
wagon, and that's why
Yeah,
you're now known as Saradir Wheelbreaker.
I yeeted the Warforged into the tire. Well, not the tire, the wheel of the wagon, and smashed it to shit.
We need to focus back in now.
Okay.
Yasmig, what are you doing?
alone. Well, the first one awake in a wonderfully newly abandoned inn, huh? I'm going to go
Well,
raid the
technically,
kitchen for food.
Bastion is awake as well, but That's up
He's
to him
always
what he
awake.
does.
I'm going to go.
Well,
Oh,
assuming it's morning and the storm has ended,
The storm.
I would be trying to
yes.
check on the horses.
Okay.
yes, and I'm going to go find the best alcohols and shove them in my mouth, in my bag.
Your mouth,
In
your
mouth or
bag.
your
Your
bag?
what?
Both. I'm going to drink, and I'm going to stuff them in my bag for later.
Taking a sip of each bottle and then putting it away.
Yes.
I feel like Hunter's going to turn into that meme of the guy with a bag full of stuff that deals a ridiculous amount of damage because of how heavy it is.
All right. So you're going to make yourself some breakfast.
Yes, and raid the alcohol.
Okay. The alcohol's fairly easy to find. There's not a lot of it, but there is some behind the counter. Roll me an investigation check. You managed to find a couple bottles that aren't completely full. They're probably like, I would say 2/3 of the way full. One clear liquid, a couple darker liquids in a bottle.
Does he find the pixie piss from last time?
He can't find it, no.
Damn it.
Wonderful. Going to take that and make some food.
Alright. The rest of
Oh, he
you
does cooking.
the rest of you start waking up smelling the breakfast being cooked down in the inn.
Can we make him roll something to see how good of a job he does at cooking?
No, he's cooking on the stove. It's fine. If he was doing some weird way, I would. But the rest of you are waking up. What are you doing?
Yeah. Is the Warforged in my room?
The Warforged is outside.
He slept outside? Well, did his thing outside?
Well, he
As
went
soon as
outside.
like dawn hit and the storm stopped, I went outside to go check on the horse.
Mhm.
No, I was just assuming that being in trance, I would be awake as soon as anything moved in the room, particularly.
Yeah, you are alert to him leaving, but it's up to you whether or not you break your trance at that point.
If I'm already rested, then yeah, I probably would have. I've
Alright.
just gone downstairs, sat in a corner somewhere as usual, and tended to my gear.
All right. Bastion, you find that, well, there are some branches fallen and some leaves basically covering the cart. The cart's in fair shape. It survived the storm fairly well. The horses are still a little spooked from the storm throughout the night, but they do seem rested.
Can I try and roll to calm them down?
Sure, give me an animal handling.
Oh, that wasn't supposed to be an advantage.
15's good enough. You managed to calm the horses down. And with a little bit of maybe a sugar cube or some carrots that you may have found in the inn, you calm them down and managed to attach them to the cart and get them ready.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna clear all the debris off the cart and snap it into like usable kindling size, and just throw it in the back of the cart.
Okay. Hunter. At this point, Yosmig is just about finishing up breakfast, and you walk out of the back kitchen part of the tavern to see Saradir sitting in a far corner of the inn.
I am going
Sharpening my
to
blade.
go and put some of the food that I made, just eggs, toast, simple stuff, on his table, and I'm going to go find the women.
I make eye contact with Yosmig and nod as he does.
Are the other two awake yet?
I'll have been awake, getting dressed and whatnot.
Okay.
Diana's going to wake up and maybe go poke around some of the rooms in the inn to see if she can find anything interesting that the women might have left behind.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
I don't want to know what are in the other rooms of a succubus is in.
I mean, sex swings, that kind of stuff.
Dried up corpses on the sex swings.
Yup. I mean, that could have been Yasmik.
You go from room to room and find that, well, each room is a little different in their own sense. They do have the same furnitures of beds, a nightstand, that sort of thing. You don't really find too much of interest, though. They're just regular inn rooms.
Damn. I
You
suppose
really hope.
if I don't find anything, I guess I would go downstairs and go to the kitchen to see what Yasmig was.
Okay.
You would be greeted with a warm smile and a plate of food.
Olive goes downstairs and upon seeing the food, starts scarfing it down.
Okay. You as well, Farah, having suffered the same fate that Yasmig did, you also are a bit winded. You slept fairly well compared to him, but it didn't feel entirely restful.
I'm having extra large tea to compensate.
Okay.
At this point in time, Yasmik is going to approach Fira and drape the cloak of many fashions around her.
You see, Yasmig approaches you and places, I believe it was a rainbow cloak the last that we saw it. He places
Yeah.
it over your shoulders.
This is a gift for you. You're the only one that hasn't had any magical items yet, so you have it.
Ziggy?
Fira.
Oh, sorry, you clipped out there. I didn't quite hear that.
Oh,
Could you say that again?
yes. You see Yasmik will drape it over you. It's a rainbow cloak at the moment. You're the only one in the party that doesn't have any of the items that we found, so I want you to have this. It's useless, but I mean, something.
Well, thank you. I'll take good care of it. Hope it comes to some good use.
Alright. And with that, you see outside that Bastion has finished loading or setting up the cart for travel again and has pulled it basically into the path in front of the inn. And
Can we get a, for the benefit of everyone as well, to remind me as well, a ping on the path whereabouts we are right now?
I would say you are probably right here.
Yeah,
Kinda
didn't you
off
say
the
we were
path
at
a
the
little
Just at
bit.
the
edge
end of the woods,
forest?
you said, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, you were at the end of the woods, kind of off the trail a bit because of the storm.
Okay. I'm imagining the castle is where you've got our bullshittery for today. We'll see, though. So I suppose if everyone's eaten and rested as well as they can be, we should get a moving.
Righto.
All
I
right.
agree. And with that, I'm going to move my dagger collection to the horse carriage and get in.
Who is driving?
Yasmig will.
All right. Give me a.
Do you want one from me as well?
Yeah, I'll have one from you. I don't need a survival check because you do have a map. That's
Right.
you are reaching towards the bottom of it, but you still do have one. Yasmig, the horses are still a little spooked from the storm yesterday, so they aren't as responsive as you would like them to be. However, with the help of Bastion, you are able to lead the animals fairly easily along the
I like to
path
think
and back
that I
onto the main
just,
road.
like, stored a bunch of the sugar cubes from the inn, like, in one of the compartments, and just
It's
keep
like
them for the
that
horses.
Zelda meme. You're riding it and just ramming apples down its throat.
Yeah. All right. You travel for the day, and You don't really see too much. The storm did quite a bit of tree damage and foliage damage, but you are mainly out of the forest now, and it's plains backed up against a larger, not really a larger bed of water, but you have plains on one side and a couple lakes on the other side, and everyone give me a perception check.
Okie dokie.
Yasmig,
Where's mine?
did it not go
Did you roll it to
through?
just GM?
He did not.
I clicked it and I heard it. Am I? No, fear is motherfucker.
Yeah, it didn't come up. Roll again. Roll again for me.
Oh, that was weird. I heard it ding when I clicked it, but it didn't come up. There we go. It has now.
All right. So everyone but Yasmig and Nyana, as they are focused on driving the cart and following Bastion, you see at the lake to your east, or to the east of where you are, so to your left, heading south. You see that there's a small pack of direwolves, or not direwolves, just regular wolves drinking out of the pond there. They're off in the distance, no bother to you, just... They're, at a watering hole, per se. And you, Nyana, your direwolf that you have is kind of eyeing them a little bit.
I really need to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Did you get that, Kai, or did I cut out?
No, I heard ya. Just trying to think. Right. I have abilities for this kind of. What is that ability called to talk to animals?
Speak with animal. It's a first level spell, I believe.
Okay. I think I would want to use that to try to ask him if there's something odd going on, because I noticed the way that he's kind of staring.
Okay, so you're gonna use the spell slot for it? Let me double check what level it is, because you are gonna have to cast it as a spell.
Yeah.
Okay, I missed anything important?
No.
Good.
Yeah, it's a first level spell. So if you do cast it, it will be one of your 3 slots.
Alright. I don't think I'll use that, but I'll definitely take notice that he is... something over there has gotten his attention.
Okay. You continue along, the wolves drinking out of the water, look up, look in your general direction, and then turn away, heading deeper into the plains and kind of in the direction of the forest again. And as you continue along, the sun goes overhead and falls down beyond the horizon as your first full day of travel comes to an end. You've probably made it, I would say, since you had to come from the edge of the forest, you've probably made it about there, I would say.
Yeah. About halfway to the bend from where we started.
Mm-hmm. So, for the... you get a full day's rest again, as you have camped out for the night. Is anyone keeping watch, or who specifically is keeping watch?
I'll keep watch.
I'll watch the road like
Oh,
normal.
Jesus Christ.
Sarah dear, you're too busy staring at the back of Bastion, still fresh in your mind what happened down in that cellar. And
I ain't too perceptive either.
Bastion, you are... Yeah,
Staring
you,
at Sarah
you...
dear, remember him stabbing you.
No. You are distracted by the thoughts of betraying your companions like you did. and don't really pay too much attention to the road and the world around you. Alright. Coming the second day, who is going to be driving the cart?
I can drive today.
Okay. Give me an animal handling check. Very good.
You have a modifier of 7? Shit.
Yeah.
Just
Druids.
Yeah, bro.
as a
Druids
small
OP.
reminder, Kaya, you speak with animals, right?
She did not.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. So with those checks, you managed to push a few more miles out of your animals, so I would say you make it to about there.
Man,
Yeah,
we have a
probably
big fight
about
if you're
there.
trying to get us there.
What?
We have a big fight today. You're trying to get us there fast.
Yeah, he's already
There's
said he's going to
nothing
screw
else.
us today.
So on the third night, or on the second night, which of you is keeping watch?
Yasmig.
Obvious- So Yasmig and Bastion then.
And then when I need to sleep, I'll just have Saradir take my spot by the road.
Okay.
You want me to roll one then?
Those perception checks are fine for the night. You both really notice that it's completely devoid of life here. Like, noticeably void of any animals or life at all. And even the bugs that you are used to sleeping outside during the night are nowhere to be found, and it is dead silent.
We're gonna die.
Other than the wind blowing through every now and then.
Even animals
what
don't
would
come
I
this
have
far
to
south.
roll to realize that something's wrong?
Give me an insight check.
Can I roll one too?
Sure.
Paladin.
Didn't we figure
And I
that
have
out with our
proficiency.
perception, though?
Oh yeah, baby.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay, first of all, Sea God, Saradir, you kind of get the idea that it's dangerous down here, and many things that do come this far south don't come back from it. Bastion, on the other hand, we need to go to Whispers.
Oh
Shit.
fuck.
Here, okay, I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, you're drunk, not me.
I mean, I'm still kind of trying to process.
Who is driving for the day?
I guess I will. I don't do it that often.
Alright, animal handling check from you and Bastion.
Boom.
You sick?
Mm-hmm.
Man,
At this
the
point
animals
in
like me
time-
today. It's them sugar cubes.
At this point in time, I want to use one of my wish spells.
You don't have any.
Oh, okay.
9th level spells. We're using 5e, Lucian.
Damn, you're fast. Okay.
Dad, low delay. So, you do follow the road as it curves to the east a bit. And coming up in front of you is a very, very rundown ruin of a giant castle. And the path leads into it. And there is no other way.
So it's abandoned long ago.
Very
Can I
much
roll
abandoned.
another
long
insight
ago.
check?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm.
Fuck.
I'll do the same.
Also, I want to throw one of these out there. See if I can set. Never mind.
Saradir and Farah, you both get the sense from different ways or another. You understand that this place once was a very, very, very formidable capital of evil. From whether it was studying for you, Farah, or you, Saradir, hearing it in the underground. You definitely know that this place is not some place to really mess with, unless you actually absolutely have to.
This is a dark place.
Give me a history check, Farah. Seeing the arches and being this far south on the map, well, it is not marked on your map. You do remember and recognize it as Dragonspear Castle.
Do I remember anything like who used to be
You do
here
not.
or what it represents?
You only remember the name, and from your insight check, you know that it is a place that used to house quite a bit of evil.
I'll share that with everybody. This is this place has a name. It's called Dragons.
Dragon.
Now that she's told us that, can we all roll something to see if we know anything about it?
Give me a history check.
Oh, fucking hell, my rolls.
2 natural
Ouch.
ones.
I told
Oh
you
my God.
guys, I always roll
Basically,
bad.
what it's telling us is that we need to quit asking questions in roleplay.
Yeah, none of you guys really know too much about it, other than what's been told already.
Did you say a dragon? So there's supposed to be dragons here. Fira.
I don't know that. I know only the name.
Well, let's take a rest here. I'm going to go look around for things.
You told us that this place was evil, right, Theo?
Yeah, I'm gonna recommend that we not camp right in front of the.
Yasmig's out of
fucking
the carriage
evil
and looking
castle.
for shit, and that's my role.
Okay. Where exactly do you go? There's a courtyard that you currently
In.
going from the gate. There is no inn.
Well, okay. Wherever it would look like it was an inside, maybe some rooms where that would have
Okay.
stood.
So
I'm
you're
gonna go there.
you're heading into the main castle.
Yeah, because I know there's going to be nothing of importance in the courtyard. It's all going to
Okay.
be maybe in a basement,
Okay?
if there is one
So
still.
you all see Yasmig beeline directly to the entrance of the castle proper.
And he was never seen again.
And he's laughing. He's excited. He's like almost skipping. His tail is just fucking going.
All right.
Do I find anything?
Just to prevent like some sort of very death, I'm gonna go ahead and let
Well,
me see. It's not allowing me to send it.
Yasmig, what are you looking for specifically? Are you looking for
I'm
something
looking
specific, or are
for-
you looking getting a general case of the area?
I'm okay. So I'm looking for gold, weapons, cloaks. I know it's old. I'm looking for like
you don't
anything
really
that might be
find
worth-
nothing. It's
Nothing? Okay,
completely
then in that
picked
case-
clean where you
then
are
I-
right now.
Then I would get some kind of a case of the area. I'm trying to look for a downstairs, like any area that goes down.
As he's walking away,
Matt, thank you for the
I
follow.
go ahead and throw a shield of faith on.
Okay, noted.
But yeah, I'm looking for a down because I
Okay.
know if there's gonna be anything, it's gonna be under all of this shit.
Give me a perception check. It's a fairly new thing, Nat. I've been mainly doing it. I've been mainly doing D&D stuff. So,
That noise.
Yasmig, you don't really find. It takes you a little bit, but you do find what seems like a grand staircase, and well, the path leading up is broken, and the stairs are completely in ruins. You would not be able to really go that way. But going down, it does seem like a path has been cleared.
So a path has been. How recently? Can I any investigation or something for that?
Give me an insight check. And a survival check.
Because if it looks cleared, then yeah.
It does look like it's been cleared fairly recently, although you can't exactly tell how long ago.
But
Definitely
it's like
newer than the ruin of the castle itself.
newer than it should be. Okay.
Newer than it should be.
I'm not gonna go any further. I'm gonna go try and find Bastion.
Okay. Shouldn't be hard because I believe he was following right behind you.
Okay. Bastion. Is that-
Yeah, and as soon as it's like dark, I would be lighting up my pick for light,
Okay.
so it'd be pretty easy to find me.
So Bastion over here, and I'm gonna cast light on myself because I can do that. I found a way down, but it looks. I can't tell how recently, but it's been cleared sometime within at least the last year. I'm guessing. It purposely cleared. So I know that maybe going down alone is a terrible idea.
That certainly seems to make sense.
What is the rest of the
Based
party
on-
doing?
Are
What's
we in
like the
range to hear
distance
this shit?
between? Yeah, like what's the distance between
You-
us and them?
So you guys stopped probably just inside the courtyard. It's probably like a good couple 100 feet, so you don't hear this conversation.
Okay.
And they're
suppose I
also
would-
well inside the building.
Can I roll? Well, I guess it would be perception, but can I roll to sort of see if there's any signs of anything that's been here, or basically what Hunter's found out?
Yeah, give me a
That
perception
does-
check.
That's performance wrong. That's also that one.
Nice roll.
There
for
sings
once.
for us.
You
It's
do
almost
see.
as if half the party's elves.
Yeah, I know. You do see. You do see some footprints on the ground. Not really. Oh, hold on. Thank you for the raid, Boone. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. I can't really stop too much, so thank you for the raid again.
Twitch Prime.
You do find horse prints on the ground. However, you do not find anywhere a horse or anything.
Do I see tracks other than the horses?
Where are you looking specifically?
Well, you've said I've seen horse tracks.
You've
so
seen
do I
horse
see
tracks, but give me
signs of
a
anyone getting
survival.
off of a horse?
Give me a survival check to see if you can find other tracks. You managed to find that where the horse tracks end, they end abruptly, and with them comes footprints that kind of mix with. They kind of mix with Yasmik and Bastion's footprints, but they do lead in the direction of the castle.
Can I roll something to sort of see how old they are?
You with that survival check that you gave me, you really can't. You can tell that they're fairly
So I
fresh
couldn't
because of
roll
the storm.
investigation or anything to learn more about that.
No, it would be survival, and it's part of the same
Okay.
roll. But knowing that there was a storm a few days ago, you can guess that they're at the most a few days old.
Oh yeah, shit. So because there was that storm would have wiped anything away, so they're fucking. Do I see Prince leaving this place except for going down into underground, wherever the fuck?
Except for going into the castle, you do not.
Okay, so we're not alone here, is what that pertains to.
You don't know that.
I mean, with the information I've got.
Could I have my wolf maybe sniff around a bit and investigate?
Sure. Roll.
I'm not sure how that works.
Roll. So, bring up the direwolf's character sheet, which I believe you have access to,
Yes.
and then I want you to roll Give me a perception check. With advantage because it's using smell.
Okay, so where is that on its page? Let me see.
Advantage is at the top. It is currently selected.
Okay, and where's like investigate? I see strength,
You-
dex.
Okay, you see where skills perception is?
Yes.
Click that. A 19. You see your direwolf put his nose to the ground at the tracks and starts sniffing and leading into the castle proper. The door... Your direwolf is a fairly large creature, and the door luckily is just big enough that it can fit through. And it follows you, or it leads you to where Yasmig and Bastion are.
Okay.
Knowing that something's up, I'm going to be following Nyana and the wolf if they go that way.
Okay. What about you, Farah?
I'm gonna start strolling around the castle. I want to see if I can find any
You're-
record of like
You're
a
inside the
library.
castle.
I want to see if I can find any record of a library that used to be there.
Okay. Roll me investigation, since you're looking for a specific room.
Yeesh, ouch.
You see that the bottom floor is mainly just like the grand hall that you're currently standing in with everyone else walking through. You do see some rooms going off from either end, and you do take a glance in them, but you don't see a library of sorts. You can assume that the library is upstairs where the staircase is ruined. If there was one at all.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna look for the others.
It's fairly easy. You're all in the same room at this point. You are all gathered at the base of the grand staircase. The upway, again, is completely ruined, but the downway with the path that has fairly recently been cleared out.
I'm gonna go ahead and ask.
Have a good night, Moon, and thank you again for the raid.
Cutting out Argus.
Is that anybody?
We
Yes,
shall
sir.
see.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Divine.
Okay.
Define sense on who?
It's just a general
It's like
thing.
a radius thing.
What is the range of it? Can you click it for me?
It's 60 feet.
You get nothing. You get your normal pings from like Yasmig and the very, very faint ping from Saradir. But nothing else.
Yusik.
Mm-hmm.
Whisper.
Okay. Okay. So, as you're all standing there, inspecting the area, some of you guys do get a faint whisper sound coming from down the staircase.
I ask did you all hear that?
Something, I can't quite place it.
Yeah, what?
Just barely.
Thought it was gas from the food.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my shield out, like light my pickup and start slowly going down the staircase.
Yasmig's
Okay.
right behind him. Let's all go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna unstick my sword from its holster and say to holster sheath and say to everyone, There were tracks entering this place but not leaving. We may not be alone.
Okay. So the marching order is Bastion, Yosmig, then who after
Wolf?
that? The direwolf.
Saradir, you should probably bring up the
Diana?
rear.
The direwolf at this point can't fit.
God damn it. Never gonna be able to use them.
Not here, sorry.
I don't think you want to use it here. Trust.
So, what's the order?
Bastion,
So I guess it
Yaz-
would be Bastion, Yosmig, Kaya, then Siggy, and then me.
Get in
Okay.
the rear, smart. Smart.
Aight.
Oh, I just broke one of my pieces of my
All
column.
right then.
Sad day.
With that, you walk down the staircase and walk forward, and you see that there is an archway that's probably about 10 feet tall, 15 feet wide, just about. The path itself leading up to this was much smaller. It was probably maybe 5 feet across that you had to go single file, but at this point you're able to stand kind of side by side, and some of you do file forward a little bit. Okay, you do shine your light, and lights up the area. And this is what you see.
Nothing. Black. Okay.
You are in the top left corner.
Oh,
Yeah,
Pog,
you
you
s-
figured out how to do this.
Yeah, Yusik was testing Fog of War with me.
Oh, that's what you wanted last. Okay, fucking Pog, dude. This is awesome.
All
I'll
right.
shut up now.
So, what are you guys doing?
Forward. Let's go. Treasure.
Yeah.
I mean, whispers, not treasure. Whispers, yes.
I'm just gonna go ahead and then
All right. When you reach this corner, you are able to see. This area does have torches on the wall that are lit. They do seem fairly strong for being down where you guys are. You guys being at that corner can see probably to about there clearly.
Are we in a fucking maze, Yusik?
1 second. Everybody hold up for a second.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh. Am I able to communicate with my unseen servant? Is what I'm trying to find out.
You are able to direct it.
But I can't communicate.
You cannot
with
communicate, and you cannot see what it sees. Or thinking
Would
of
I be able
familiar.
to send it around a corner and then have it come back to me and command it to tap once if it's seen somebody? Like tap my leg once if
Sure.
it's seen someone?
I'll let you have
know what?
that.
I don't want to cast the spell for it. Never mind.
Okay. All right.
I don't have enough spells.
What are you doing from here?
I'm gonna go ahead and advance next area.
All right. When you reach the corner, you can see up that way. It is another turn. And going down, you do see that it is a very, very long hallway that you cannot see the end of from where you are.
Well,
And from there,
here's
you
the
can
rule.
see to the end that this is blocked off here at the end by rubble.
Rubble?
Yes.
The rule of thumb, Bastion, when going through a place like this, I don't know if you've ever explored, but it's always go left.
Well, it looks like we can't go down the other way anyways because it's blocked off by rubble.
Well, then there's a hallway to our right, but that's right, not left. You gotta go left. Never right. Always left.
I guess we're going left.
All right, Bastion, you make it there. And you can see down this hallway that, again, at the end of it, it's fairly dark, but it seems like there's a little less rubble this time.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go
Can
ahead
I
and
roll
start.
perception for any footprints down here?
Sure.
I was just about to ask.
Give me a
if I can
perception
roll-
check.
I want to look for traps.
Okay.
What do you want?
Saradir, you do not see any footprints down here. you see that the ground is fairly wet, as if there's not really running water, but it's very dewy down here, enough that you can see that there's some mold and moss growing on the stone floor and walls. If you want to look for traps, give me an investigation check.
I'm going to do that, but also I'm going to cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
It can go up to 30 feet in front of me, and I'm going to have
Okay.
it continually push on the floor as it moves.
Okay.
And you said
Can you
perception, sorry?
ping where it... Investigation. Can you ping where it's doing it?
I would just have it go forward. It can go 30 feet, so it would go all the way up to here. Just in a straight line, it would just pat the
Okay.
And
ground.
then every step you take, it would take one step forward, I'm guessing is what he means.
Yes, it's always going to stay 30 feet in front of me.
Okay.
If
Uh,
you can give me a second token, I can just move it around.
Yeah, let me find one.
Do you want me to find you a hand real quick?
No, I found one recently. Hold on.
If it's Crazy Hand or Master Hand from Smash, I'm going to be happy.
Okay, I apologize. I'm going to need many bathroom breaks today, so I'm going to go real quick while you do
You
that.
broke the seal.
Yeah, he did. Okay. Give me a second.
Mhm.
Because I do have an effect that will work for this. I just gotta find it.
That's cool. I suppose while you're finding it, what I'm going to do
There's
is
your
I'm going
mage
to-
hand.
Oh my fucking god! I can't control it.
Give me a second. Let me give you access to control it.
So, I'm
Controlled by you.
I'm going to do something. I'm going to use my ability, and I'm going to have the hand kind of push the walls and the floors as we walk to make sure nothing's unstable.
So 30 feet in front of you. It can reach
Yes.
there.
So it's going to go, or push on the floor and a little bit on the walls, and just kind of make sure everything's okay, and then end up.
Okay. When the hand reaches... Give me a second.
I'm back.
When the hand gets to about here and pushes onto the ground, it sinks further in as the stone sinks below it, and you hear mechanisms in the wall and in the ceiling as you can hear it echoing throughout the room as you see the ceiling on top of you starting to open up. And with that,
What the fuck?
you see... Give me a perception check.
All of us?
Bastion and Yasmig.
Not me, since
Oh.
I'm at the back.
Pog.
You both see... Well, actually, no. Yasmig, you see first
I don't see jack
a
shit.
large green cube
Oh no!
fall from the ceiling
Jesus
and flop
Christ.
onto the
I
ground
know where
that
this
fills
is
the
going.
entire area.
Oh my god, really?
Jesus.
I
I've
need-
played enough Neverwinter to know where this is going.
So,
I need everyone to roll initiative.
ladies, can you go first? I want to test something for science.
I need everyone to roll initiative right now.
I want to know if it melts clothing.
Giant slime, really.
By the way,
guessing the hand
it
at
falls
this
on top of your
point
it falls on top of your mage hand, and the mage hand poofs.
is gone. Yeah,
Yeah, it poofs.
it's not gonna fucking live that. No.
Okay, let me roll for it.
Oh man, gelatinous cube. How do you even fight this?
Very carefully.
Oh no.
Fire?
Before the fight starts, can I don't want to do insight. I'll just learn while I fight.
Very
It'll be
lucky.
more fun.
Very, very lucky.
So we all get to stab it to shit before it takes a
All
turn. Good.
right.
I don't know if you want to touch it. That's the thing.
Right? It's gonna suck us up.
Bastion, it is your turn.
Well, shit.
Or
Yeah.
headbutt it, it's fine.
Do you have anything to slow it? I gotta talk. It's
No.
not my turn.
I can't cast I don't know. I guess I can cast. Oh, I will actually. It says one creature. So I'm gonna command it to stay.
Not a bad idea.
Stay. Good slime.
Give me a second.
Not a bad
What is
idea.
that spell considered?
It's a Wisdom saving throw.
Is it
Enchantment
considered?
one.
Is it considered a charmed effect? I think it might be
I'm not
considered
sure.
a
It's an
charmed
enchantment.
effect. So
It should be
I'd-
charm.
I'd imagine it's a charmed effect. So you shout the word at it, and it doesn't seem bothered by it at all.
Well, there goes the spell slot.
Well,
Fuck.
damn it.
Is that going to be your turn?
I mean, it says it has to understand your
Yeah, that
language
was my
anyway. I'm
action.
guessing this thing doesn't do talking.
Okay. Vera, it is your turn. You just heard Bastion scream, "Stop," after hearing mechanical noises echoing throughout the chamber.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here behind.
Okay, you now see the large gelatinous cube that fills the entirety of the end of the hallway.
I'm curious if fire can affect it, so I'd like to cast Flaming Spear.
Okay, go for it.
That's a good spell.
And I'm gonna do it on that square right in front of the cube.
The square right in front of the cube.
Right there.
All right.
What's that do? Is that an AoE?
And it's a no. It's
Yeah, it's
is
like
it
a
an
floating
AoE?
sphere.
Oh yes, it is. Let me read it real quick.
I'm glad I didn't use a spell slot for this.
Could you click
Uh,
the text chat text box on the ability, please, Vera, so we can all see it? Is it in your spells
One
list?
sec.
5 foot
I just
diameter
didn't see where to
sphere.
Click.
That ends its turn. Okay. Where did that go?
Would I have to click that from the spells page or from the core page?
On the spells page, on the spells page, click the thing that looks like a speech bubble.
Yeah. No, there isn't one. It just rolls
Isn't
the spell.
Yeah,
trying
I
to
don't
find
see
it.
that.
That's weird.
So there, I made it so that way it includes the spell description. 5 foot diameter sphere of fire appears in an unoccupied space of your choice within range and lasts for the duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. As a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet. If you ram the sphere into an object, the creature must make a saving throw against the sphere's damage. And the sphere stops moving this turn.
That's cool, dude.
I mean, it's cool, but none of us melee people can do anything to it now.
You don't want to go melee a gelatinous cube. Trust.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
shitting myself right now, dude.
Is that going to be your turn?
Yes. Yes, that
Let
is.
me get a fire sphere so that way we can see that there. Some kind of sphere.
Yeah, you don't wanna be touching that.
So that's right
We
there.
don't know that, though. We never
And I'm
seen
going to
it before.
give you control of it, so when you want to move it,
True.
you can.
True.
Oh, that looks badass. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's currently a fire sphere there.
Isak found some new tricks out.
Okay. That is your turn?
Yes, that is it.
Saradir, it is your turn. You saw Farah
Okay,
run off and
so
cast
I
a fire
have-
fire sphere.
Okay, so I'm going to move here. That's 30.
Okay, you will have to move past occupied spaces, so
Oh, and that's so
I
I'll
would-
be able to move there
yeah.
then.
no, I would say you make it there unless you want to try and push someone out of the way.
Well, that's because I can go. I was there. I can go 1.
But you're
Two.
trying to go through fully occupied spaces.
And what does that count as rough terrain?
Not rough terrain. It's unless you push through someone, it's not really passable.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
what
if
do
you
I
want
have
to
to
push
push
Yasmik out
to-
of the way, you can. It will just be a strength versus his.
can I not just slip between him and Fiora?
Where did you start from? Here?
Yeah, there.
You know, I would say, even with double movement, you'll get to either here or there, or
Yeah,
whichever one you
yeah,
want.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Was that dashing with his action though?
No.
No,
It's
from
not
the
a
other
dash.
Game, I mean, it's usually rough terrain for another character, but yeah, it might be different because we're in a narrow hallway. But anyway, I'm going to get to here, and
You see
I
a
guess
giant green gelatinous cube in front of you, with a
that
giant
has a
flaming sphere in
ball
front of
in
it.
front of it. Yeah, but I was standing there, so I'm guessing I saw Fiora do some sort of spell bullshit, so I can assume that was her.
Yes, you can assume that.
And then I will. You know what? I'm sick of carrying these fucking spears that the robot gave to me. I'm gonna yeet one at it.
All right, roll damage. Oh, very nice.
Nice.
Fucking
I'm sick
A.
of carrying
You
these shitty
do-
fucking spears.
You do
Eat
throw the
it, you bitch.
spear at it, and it does connect, but it sinks deep inside of the, or it sinks deep inside the sphere. It starts dissolving almost instantly.
So
Schloop.
it takes no damage.
It takes damage.
Oh, it takes the full damage. It just looks weird when it hits it, and that's flavor. Okay, fine.
It takes damage.
Does it take? So it doesn't take full. Okay.
Yeah, oozes take less damage from
Is that your
slashing
turn?
and piercing weapons.
I don't think I have. I don't want to use action surge or anything. So yes, that's my turn.
Yasmik, it is your turn.
Yasmig's going to sigh and rub the bridge of his nose. And then,
You
am
guys
I
are
able to
so
shoot?
lucky.
I am able to shoot Eldritch Blast, actually, because even if this is half cover, I don't take penalty for it.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast it, I guess.
That hits, and it does. You see
Damage.
the Eldritch Blast hit it, and it, the
Shakes.
the
like
corner
some
of the
cold
cube
Gelato.
shakes, and the entire thing ends up vibrating with the force damage.
Am I able to take a bonus action? With the Prism Cube. The Gem of Brightness, whatever. I able to
Is
bonus
one of the
action
things a
on
bonus action?
Yeah.
Which one?
Beam.
You can go ahead and try.
To do the beam, and I guess it doesn't have eyes, though. Never mind. I'd
Yeah, I
be
was
smart
gonna
enough
say.
to know it doesn't have eyes.
Okay.
And with that being said, I'm going to just move there.
Okay.
That's my turn.
And that's your turn?
That's my turn.
Nyana, it is your turn. What are you doing?
I'm making my way
Okay.
up here.
Okay, you still cannot see it as it is still around the corner. You can see Bastion and Saradir, but you cannot see it.
Okay, I will move right here.
Okay, you can now see it.
Leave a space for your space.
Right, well, I suppose we might as well find out what happens. I'm gonna try to shoot it
Okay,
with my longbow.
go for it. Are you making it a light shot or not?
Yes.
Okay. So roll that damage as well and mark down 1 point.
How do I do that again? I forget every week.
I believe it's a d6. Yes, 1d6 radiant damage. And you mark down 1 point from the bow of light thing that I put into your thing.
Okay, what do I have to type in the chat again?
Should be in your character sheets.
Without the
Or
period.
/roll 1d6. Yeah, 1d6. So another 3. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. It is the cube's turn. The cube is going to start pushing forward. And along with it, the sphere is going to push against it.
Oh, fuck.
And push the sphere right up against you.
Does it take damage?
It will at the end of its turn, which
Does the sphere move with it, or does it just pass it?
the sphere is a physical object. So it
Oh.
would push the sphere with it. Unless it tries to engulf the sphere,
Which it's not.
which is not.
I'm regretting my decision to move.
I said,
So-
yep, I...
The sphere does end its turn there. So it does take the fire damage. So go ahead and roll the flaming sphere damage for me, Siggy.
Wait, wouldn't it have to move? That's only if she moves it. Never mind.
7. Okay.
Hey, now we can read it.
All right. Bastion, it is your turn. You just saw the cube move towards you and pushing the sphere, the flaming sphere, right up into your face. That is now burning you with your proximity to it.
Fucking eat it like you did my pendant.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and step over here.
All right.
And then I'm going to Kerblow.
All right. 1d8 normal damage plus 2d8 radiant damage. So it takes. It's going to take half of the normal damage, which I'm trying to math out here. I think it would be like 3 of that damage is normal, so mark that down to 1. So 11 damage. Noted. Anything else you're doing for your turn?
No.
All right. You end your turn within 5 feet of the sphere. You need to make a dexterity saving throw. And Siggy, roll damage for the for it.
Ow.
That's just mean.
So
I get to add +2 to any dexterity saving throw because of my shield
Yes.
mabobber.
I think the damage
So
is the same. It's
19?
just
it's half
It's-
damage.
It's her spell.
Well, I
DC,
can
right?
avoid all damage with my feet.
You can use it to either pass the save. Is it pass the save or negate all damage, or is it both?
It's both. If I'm not incapacitated, I can add the bonus, and if I'm subjected to an effect that allows me to take a dexterity saving throw, so I take half damage, I can use my reaction to take no damage.
Let me read it.
Here, I'll pop it into the chat.
You gain the following benefits, so it is all of them, yes. All right then.
Nice feet.
So
I got a real nice shield, guys.
19 to your dex save. I'm assuming that saves.
What's your spellcaster DC, Siggy?
how do I?
It's in your spellcasting tab.
Spell
It's
save DC.
spell save DC. It's at the very top. It's 15. So you
15,
pass.
yeah.
You pass.
Yeah, boy.
So you normally would take half damage. You instead take no damage from your feet.
My shield's just getting a little warm.
Yeah.
Hog, dude.
Vera, it is your turn.
First of all, I'm gonna yell to everyone that I recommend they get the fuck away. Because that thing is pushing that thing towards us, which I didn't think it'd be able to do. I'm not sure what the hell I could do.
You can control it as a bonus action.
Wait, I have an idea, actually. I might have a way to push it back.
Technically, the cube's filling the whole space, so I don't think you can go over it or around it.
Yeah, the hallway is 10 by 10, and the cube fills the entire thing.
Okay.
But you can
It's
ram
like
it
an
into
Indiana
it.
Jones boulder trap, but it's a cube.
You can ram it into it and do damage with it, though.
Since it's technically up against it, she wouldn't be able to, unless she moved it back, then pushed it forward again.
Well, same diff. There's a space there.
Yusik, do you think Thunder Wave would be able to push it back? A wave of thunderous force sweeps out. Although each creature, it would push everybody else in front of me too.
Yes, it would.
I totally forgot something else of that shield mastery thing would have been able to.
So what?
Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna move back. I'm gonna move over here, and
Okay.
I've already yelled to everyone that I recommend they do the same.
Okay.
Just escape the bottleneck.
Pretty much. And then I guess I'll prepare by casting Shillelagh.
Okay, as your bonus action?
I didn't do an action. I just moved.
Got it. Is that your turn then?
That is it.
Wait, you're not going to do damage to the cube?
She can only control the sphere as a bonus action. I believe Shillelagh is a bonus action spell.
But you do a bonus action as an action.
I can try to use my bonus action to push it, to try to ram the spear into the slime.
Well, you're allowed to do 30 feet, so move it back one, then move it into the gelatinous cube as a bonus action, which does damage, and then you could do Shillelagh as an action, because it's a bonus action. You can do a bonus action as an action, I think. Pretty sure.
Can I do that from where I'm standing, Yusik?
What is the range of your spell? Because I believe it only goes so far away from your...
60 feet.
60 feet?
Yeah, 60, and I can push it another 30.
No. I believe it must be within 60 feet of you, is what that means. So
Well, either way,
it's
20
within
feet away.
within range. So yeah, you can move it from there.
Okay, so where I'm standing,
You don't
I'm
have
not
line of
gonna-
sight, but you can move it if you want to risk it.
She could have done it before she moved, technically.
That's how the
I should
things
be giving
went.
her turn, but
That's
okay,
how the
yeah,
things went.
You got a point.
I didn't cast Shillelagh. I'm gonna do what Hunter recommended and move it
You've
back and then
already
ram it
moved.
forward into. What?
You've
No, I'm gonna move the spear.
from where you are.
No, from where it is.
No,
I
no,
can.
no.
I don't
From-
have to see it to move it.
You don't
right?
have to see it to move it, but you are moving it blindly.
Based
Can
on
I-
where she sees everything was before she moved, though, and nothing's moved, so yeah.
He's saying that if you want to move it, because you've moved already, it's going to be a risk, so he's probably going to make you roll something for it. So it's up to you if you want to do it or not.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Roll me a D10. Actually, roll me a D6. 1 through 3, it hits the cube. 4 through 6, it hits Bastion.
I mean, Bastion can negate it. It's Bastion. Fuck, you're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine.
So roll me a D6.
I got a
Okay.
warm shield, bro.
We're fine. I'm gonna laugh so hard if it crits.
Did that not work?
I guess it can't crit.
Slash roll D6.
Without the period.
Your memory is a bit blurred by like the pure terror of this thing that came in, and you do veer it off course a little bit, and it does run into Bastion. So Bastion, you need to make a dexterity saving throw against it.
+2.
So you do pass,
Fuck.
and because of your traits, you do
Because
not
I'm
take
Captain
damage.
Iron Man, bro.
He's the shield.
All right. So that is your full turn now. Saradir, it is your turn.
Okay, so can I interact with this spear? Could I barter kick it into the goddamn...
You're trying to interact with the sphere?
Yeah,
It's
like kick
it's
it
a-
in...
It's a
Deal
giant flaming
Deal
ball of fire. It's not like
That's-
it's not like a
that's
sphere.
gonna go
It's a
ahead and
giant
be a
flaming
no
ball
then.
of fire.
Okay. Well, then how did the fucking cube
Alkin,
push it?
Thank you for the follow.
Help.
The cube pushed it because it's filling the entire room, and it was literally right up
Ah.
against it.
Okay. So what, the cube is literally like a cork in a bottleneck right now?
Quite literally, yes.
A nice gelatinous orc.
It is 10 foot by 10
Sounds-
foot by 10 foot, filling the entire hallway.
Sounds fucking delicious. Right, I'm already taking damage from this shit, I
You
guess.
are not.
So I'm guessing... I'm not? I'm within 5 of it.
It's
then.
only
5
if you
feet.
end your turn there.
Oh, okay. That's alright, then I'll fucking move there.
Okay. And that's going to be your turn?
No, I'm going to throw another dart, but can I do a diagonal line, or does it still have half cover?
I would say from where you are, you would be able to get it between the sphere.
Alright. Do I dart, or do I yeet one of these throwing axes?
Now, that would be a bit more difficult.
Ah, okay. Dart it is, then.
You do manage to thread the needle. And the dart, much like Bastion's sphere, sinks into it. And basically, because of how small it was, it just dissolves instantly.
Okay, and I have a slight idea that may work. I am going to cast Dancing Light in a humanoid form right about there.
Okay.
And hope that the cube sees it and is like, ooh, thing. Because I can't imagine this thing is particularly smart.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Yasmig, it is your turn.
With a loud sigh, you know, we all need to run away, and please make sure you don't block my ability to see it so I can still cast. So where was I? I was right here. So 1, 2, that's 10 feet, and I'm going to cast my Eldritch Blast.
Okay. 16 does hit. You see the blast again hit it, and the entire thing shakes.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm gonna look to Fira and I'm gonna say fucking run! That's my turn.
All
You had
right.
the right idea.
Nyana, it is your turn.
Right. By now, Nyana has taken the hint and is probably running right after these two.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep. I'm not sure what else I would do in this situation.
DM,
All right.
question for you, DM.
Yes.
Can we have like 3 seconds just to do one really quick bout of RP that I want to do with them really quick that I forgot on my turn?
It is in combat.
Damn it. Just wanted to ask them what direction are we
All
fucking
right.
running?
The cube starts its movement and
Oh no.
pushes forward
This is bad.
Yes!
and goes to engulf you,
Oh no.
Bastion. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
This might be good. He doesn't need to breathe.
18.
Maybe he
You
can.
pass, but
Oh.
as it pushes through, you are still hit with the acid damage.
Pass. Oof.
But can I avoid all the damage? As part of my feat?
Because the dexterity saving throw was to not get consumed by it, not to not take damage. Yeah, because it was to not be consumed by it, and to not take. Yeah, because it was to not be consumed, you do still take damage. The 2d6 damage. Actually, no, I don't think that's the right damage.
Because the wording says any effect that. Oh,
The
that one
effect
that
would have
allows
been
me
you
to-
would have
to
been in,
make a saving throw to take half.
Yes.
So I had,
Yes.
Okay.
the effect would have been you would have been engulfed. You're not getting engulfed. So yeah, that ignore that. You take 6 acid damage as it runs into you. And you are pushed along the wall. Or you are pushed along the wall with it as it goes 5.
Oh no.
Saradir, you are pushed out of the way. You are
Don't make me
pushed
fall on him.
back into the corner of the wall.
He's gonna get
as-
crushed.
The cube and the fireball push into you. And now it pushes forward again, and you are pushed right next to Saradir, and it's going to try and engulf you now. So I need a dexterity save. You fail the dexterity save.
You
are
poor bastard.
You are engulfed by the cube.
What does that mean?
It means you take 3d6 acid damage
Oh my god.
and ignore the 66. You're gonna take a certain amount per turn that you're in there.
So I take 11 right now.
You take 11 right now. Yes. And you are engulfed. You are considered restrained. Or you're considered grappled. Sorry.
So, I mean, I don't know that this happened, but Ursi, I'm thinking back to when I did the AoE, everything gets yeeted away. Can I just submit and blow this thing sky high?
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
I was actually gonna suggest that everybody runs away and lets you take care of it.
You, because of the health you're at, and because of other deep down reasons, you pass the save. It does not work.
Would, given that I'm trying to submit, wouldn't passing it mean it takes over?
No.
Damn it.
It's
Okay,
not
I
that
guess
you
I just
can.
have to
It's not that you
fucking
can just
get
submit
hurt
to it.
more.
It's that it wants to come out. Fira rolled damage again, since it is still within 5 feet.
Come out. Did you get infected by a Reaper Queen? What the fuck?
One second, I have my sheet minimized to high heaven.
This is actually a really OP spell, because couldn't you technically use your turn and slam it against multiple enemies?
No, once you hit the enemy, it stops, and that's its movement. So 10 damage.
Oh,
Okay.
Still a strong ass spell, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm actually looking the how long that's. It's a second level spell, so it's
It
and
should
it's
be a minute.
concentration.
It's 1 minute
It's a
concentration.
minute. So let me think. You cast it on your first turn. By this point, I'm gonna say by your turn, it's gonna fade.
I was really hoping it would hold it there.
So
I just want to see this thing engulf the sphere.
that's
to be
the
honest.
cube's turn. Bastion, it is your turn. You are stuck between a cube,
rock
a
and
gelatinous
soft
cube,
place?
and a flaming sphere.
A rock, a hard place, and an acid
I mean,
place.
literally, this is what I can do. And I'm gonna use a bonus action, assuming I hit it, to push it 5 feet.
You do hit it. How much of that damage is So 6 damage, 3 damage. Okay, you do hit it, and it does get pushed back with Saradir in it 5 feet.
So I'm gonna use the rest of my action to like get out.
Okay. Was that your turn?
Yes.
Vera, at the start of your turn, the sphere does fade away and slowly burns out.
Well, shit. Okay. I'm gonna suggest to the others that we can't turn left because we would get blocked there, so maybe we just go straight down the hallway. And I ask if they agree.
You don't know if you're gonna get blocked from the left.
Well, the left has rubble in it.
Oh, that's the left?
That's left to us. Yeah.
Got it. That's
So
right.
Yeah.
It's either an endless hallway or the exit.
Mm-hmm.
Yenen's really quick combat response is going to be adventure forward.
Okay.
Okay, with that, I'm going to move. Can I see the cube from where I'm at right now?
You can see the edge of it, and you can see Ceradir hand kind of like sticking out of it.
Oh, poor Ceradir.
You can see him in it. He's fully submerged by it.
Can I shoot an arrow past two behind me?
Let's see. I would say where it has half cover.
Damn.
If you hit me, I'm gonna stab the shit out of you, demon or not.
I am a little worried about that.
Don't
So-
worry, next turn I'm gonna try and yoink you out of there.
Actually, yeah, I would say half cover.
And there is a danger that it will hit Ceradir.
There is a possibility.
Don't do it, I got this.
Yeah,
well,
I
if she
think I'm
damages you enough, you might just like yeet yourself out of there.
Yeah, we want you to go force mode on this thing, dude. You're our secret trump card with this thing.
we want you to turn you into a nuke, basically.
It's like
We wanna hurt
Ant-Man
you.
going up
I'm
Thanos'
literally
ass.
Borderlands claptrap fighting the endgame boss. Don't worry, I got this.
Pharaoh, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna roll a short bow, and I'm gonna try to hit it with the bow.
Okay.
Hog.
You do hit it.
Damn.
The arrow sinks into it and stops right in front of Ceradir. Right in front of his face, but
With
dissolves
all
in
of
front
the
of him.
fucking ability I've got, I'm assuming my. Are you going to tell me I'm blind if my eyes are open to glare at her?
I don't know.
We can just assume that you're glaring. It's kind of your regular expression with Sarah, dear.
So that's your turn, or are you going to move as well?
And with that, I'm going to move further down the hallway in front of me.
You fucking
Okay.
better run.
Hold on, let me measure.
Oh shit, my hand's not out to check for more trap. I didn't think that through. Uh-oh.
Alright. And that is it.
Okay. Ceradir, it is your turn. You're considered restrained. The only
what
way-
damage do I take before anything?
Let me check that. Engulfed creature can't breathe. You can't breathe, by the way. Let's say.
Do you have a good con?
Oh no.
Oof! You take 15 more damage.
Okay, let me do drunk math real quick. 20.
So this is how you kill her. This is how you wipe the party, huh?
Okay, fuck drunk math calculator.
You could
Fucking
you could
cubes,
click on your
bro.
character in the
I mean,
green
any type
bar
of
and do
ooze.
minus the number.
Or I could do.
Really?
Yes.
So I can
I
do
mean,
-5.
There's
Oh
like
my
a
God.
little button dial.
Oh,
in
that should have been really easy math if I was thinking properly.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. Now can I do a fucking wisdom saving throw with better odds?
You can do a wisdom saving throw, sure.
I am definitely below
That is
half.
that
just
is going to
throwing
be
that out there.
yeah. Like I said, it's if it wants to come out. Still does not want to come out.
Now I get good rolls. Fuck off.
I'm just gonna put out there that I don't even think a demon or whatever the fuck you have in you wants to come out inside of an acid fucking cube thing. That's
It's-
I would say you trying
It
to
wants me for a, it's in me because it likes the host. It doesn't want me to fucking die either.
I would say that was your bonus action. You still do have your action if you want to try and escape. Which you would need a strength saving throw to get out.
Get
Okay,
real lucky
fuck
on
it.
that. That's pretty
You
good.
you do manage to pull yourself out of it, and you flop onto the ground there.
Do I
You are-
take the extra movement to stand and then
You are
move?
prone, so you do have to take half movement to stand up, and then you can run.
Okay, I'm gonna move to there. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get past all of them.
Okay. That's your turn.
I
Yasme,
don't have an action, do I? Or not bonus action, so yeah.
that was your action.
No
To get out.
offense, but can somebody trip Seer Deer? I don't want him close to us when he's that hurt. And with that, I'm going to no. That's not happening.
That would
Why
be
erase
that would be full cover.
But if I go here, it's half cover.
If you go there, I would consider it half cover. Yes.
Okay, so that's 5 of my 30. It doesn't take cover because spell sniper.
You do manage to hit it.
And then 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
I'm fucking GTFOing.
Ayana, it is your turn.
Alright. Diana's going to turn around towards Saradir. And not trip him. She's
God
going
damn
to use Cure Wounds on him.
Oh, hey, that's smart.
Okay. You heal 6
Uh,
damage, or you get 6 points of healing.
She's going to step forward. How much movement do I have for casting? that?
You have 30. Movement is movement, no matter what you do for an action.
Okay. So, can I move like right here?
Yeah, that's well within your 30 feet.
Alright, yep, I'm gonna move there.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
It is the gelatinous cube's turn. It moves its 5. It's 10, squeezing into the corner, and it's 15 feet.
Does it look hurt?
It looks like it's
It looks like
starting
a
to
gelatinous
leak
cube.
a little bit. It looks like a gelatinous cube, though. It looks pretty hurt. Or, it looks...
Like there's torn pieces and it's leaking a little bit.
It's
not.
It's torn and
pieced
it's
together.
leaking a little bit, yeah.
Okay. Good, good. Good, good, good.
And that's going to be its turn. Actually, no. No, it's not. It is going to try and strike at you, Saradir.
Okay.
Fucking mini boss, gelatinous cube.
I'm happy about this, actually. I want to fucking go schizo on this bitch.
That does
Not
not
today.
hit.
Is that an attack roll?
That's an attack roll.
Jesus, that sucks.
The last one was an 18.
It
this
only
one's
rolled a
6.
2, so... Alright, that's going to be its turn. Bastion.
Alright. I'm gonna try another attack on it.
Oh, okay.
Don't have any more smite.
You
so
do
that's
hit
just
it,
regular piercing damage.
which...
And then I'm gonna push it back 5 feet.
Okay.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It is pushed back
I'll
5
put
feet.
here.
And that is your turn?
Yeah.
Good to know. Farah, it is your turn again.
Okay. I'm going to shoot the cube again
Okay.
with a bow.
You hit it,
It's like-
and where your arrow shoots in, it starts leaking out quite a bit of fluid, but it is still making its way towards you.
This is like Minecraft. So I keep trying to knock it back so that it.
That your full turn, or are you doing other stuff as well?
I'm debating if I want to heal Saradir or if I should just let him go crazy.
I would.
I
would
mean, I'm
ask
also
to
pretty
roll a
hurt
dex.
too.
If you
but-
tried to heal me, I would honestly ask to roll a con to deny it.
Bastion, don't healing spells like not really affect you?
Half effectiveness. It's kind of rough.
See, but what if he went crazy, killed it, and then continued being crazy, and then we just have a Saradir after us?
You're
he's
in
low health.
combat. What are you doing?
I am gonna heal Saradir with
Okay.
healing word.
And he is within range? Yes, he is. You take another 7 points of healing.
Anything I can do about that? Nope.
No, you're given healing.
Okay.
And what else are you doing?
I am.
He's just shouting down the hallway. Let me pass.
I'm gonna move a little bit more forward.
Okay. Noted.
Oh no.
Saradir, it is your turn.
Decisions.
He's just gonna run into it with open arms. Eat me!
You know, with my backstory, there's only really one decision. I'm going to take a step forward and I'm going to attack.
Okay. You hit it, and seeing all the...
Enjoy calculating magic damage.
I don't even need to. You poke into it with your rapier, and it starts deflating as the fluid drains from it. And it gets smaller down to the sides, a little bit bigger than you, and then eventually just fades into a puddle onto the ground.
Okay, well, you pussies are running. I don't care about what we decided last time. This loot's mine. If there's anything left.
Roll investigation.
I mean, I am below half. Fucked up.
You find that there are a bunch of you find a whole bunch of very, very, very decayed and basically like melted bones. Along with that, you find a few pieces of mostly dissolved cloth, and you find as well some slightly melted, but still worth the value of 10 gold pieces.
Okay. I just looked at my sheet and remembered how fucking rich I am on this character.
All
How
right.
much gold you got?
That's for me knowing you to not find out.
Over 100.
I got
Easily.
147.
All right. So you're out of combat now. What are you doing?
Well, that was not fun. Bastion, how are you doing?
I'm like pretty hurt.
Fira and Ayana, do any of you have spells that aren't going to, not the important ones, but the cantrip ones? Do you have anything to heal him?
Mm-mm.
I mean,
At this
I'll
point
go
where you guys
ahead-
are, you can see down to the end of the hall, and it does
Anything
turn to
down
the
there?
right.
I'll
Okay,
go
does-
ahead
or
and
to your left.
cast
Okay.
all my lay on hands on myself. So 15, so I get 7.
Okay.
Do potions of healing work on you, Bastion?
I only get half effectiveness from all healing.
Take one. Take one of my potions of healing, and I'm going to hand him a potion of healing from my satchel.
What are you doing up there, Saradir?
I took a step up and I can see 60 feet, so I should be able to see a little bit more of this corridor. if there is anything?
That is the entire corridor. You see at the end of it is completely filled with rubble. On the
Okay.
ceiling, you do see the open hatch where the cube came out of to begin with.
I'm gonna go ahead and drink that potion that he gave me. What's the roll for that?
It is 2d4 plus 4, I believe.
Can I go
Let me
down
double
to the
check
end of the
that.
corridor and examine the hatch?
Yes, you can. 2d4 plus 2, sorry. So you can go ahead and roll that. You look up at...
So I get 3.
Give me an
Okay.
investigation check, Sarah.
I did.
Looking up, you can see that the hatch is... It's fairly primitive. There's stone gears and levers. But it is designed as a way that it seems like that cube has been here for a while.
So there's nothing up there. There's no above
No,
or
it
anything,
is
it's
quite
just
literally
box
just a
with cube in it.
square where the cube was.
Okay.
Fira,
Cube
come back.
storage.
Come back to us, Fira.
Yes.
Alright, let Bastion get in front again, and I'm going to use my spell and do the same thing with this hallway. So we're going to have to move quite slow, but I think it's proven to be the most effective way of going through this place.
You should,
Can
Oh,
we
go ahead.
investigate the ceiling to see if there's any more hatches like that?
Sure, roll investigation.
What are you
And
saying, Bastion?
Could
I was
before-
saying that you should cast light on your mage hand.
That's a good idea. I'm going to do that. So if
Would- Go on, sorry.
I could have my little hand back, and I'm going to
the
cast light on-
entire area is filled with torchlight. You don't really need extra light.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
okay.
I want the hand though. I'm fucking patting this bitch
Yeah,
down.
give me a second to grab the hand.
Yaz make episode 5 in which Yaz
There's your
I mean,
hand.
TSA.
It's
Let me give you control of it again.
technically it's a cantrip. Can I cast like 10 hands?
Technically, no.
You use that in the bedroom.
Like fucking Dr. Manhattan.
That's a great idea, actually. Jesus, I need to do that. Good job, Vera.
Can I get an advantage on investigation since I went and had a close look at the last trap?
Did you?
For traps, for that specific sort of trap, sure.
Okay.
Oh,
Put the hand
hold on.
down?
hold on. It's on the GM layer.
Oh, okay. I was like, where is
There's
it?
your hand.
Oh well, that was a great. Well, it was
Can't
a good
control.
roll, but it was pointless having advantage.
Yeah. You looking in your general area, which with detail you can probably see up to about 25 feet ahead of you. You don't see any more hatches of the sort.
Okay.
Can't control.
Good, so when you could. Hold on. Controlled by... Can you now?
No.
Should be able to now.
There. Okay. So I'm going to walk beside Bastion and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So all the way down the hall, along the walls, along the floor. He's just feel it out as we walk slowly. Feel it out
Okay.
each side.
As the
Walls.
party, you're moving forward like this?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm guessing we're going to move, unless there's anything that triggers, I'm guessing we're going to move down to the next bit of the hallway and the hand will go out.
Nothing does trigger, and you do reach to the next area of the hallway. You can see... You can see here from where you are, you can see that it does curve around and head back up.
Okay, same thing then. The hand's going to go feel around. It'll stop
Is it
there.
still well lit over here?
It's still well lit. You walk
Okay.
there, and you can see up to a hallway there.
Same thing. It's going to do this, and it's going to go around the corner before we do this.
All right.
Episode 5 in which Yasmig massages an old castle.
Yasmig,
Yes, sir.
you guys from where you are, you can see into a room about there. that
This
far.
is a room?
It looks like it opens up into a room, yes.
Okay, so this isn't a wall. Okay, so this is a room.
Yes.
Okay. At this point, I'm going to feel out to about here with the hand, and then I'm going to dispel it.
Okay.
And
Easy
if you
enough.
want to just keep it like on the side here, maybe in case I need
I'm
it
just
again.
gonna throw it on the GM layer.
Okay. And then, did you want to go in first, Bastion?
I'll go ahead and walk forward with.
Okay.
Very cautiously.
From where you are, you can see into the entirety of this room.
All right.
And here in the final edge, you do see a door, a very large door.
Is there anything to our right in this big space?
There is not. It is more of
Right.
the same mildewy stone.
I'm gonna go ahead and yoink on the door a little bit, see if it's locked.
It is locked.
Yasmin's gonna knock on the door and go, "Hello."
You hear your knocks echoing throughout, but there's no response or anything.
I'm gonna try and smash the lock.
There is no lock on it. It seems like it's
so
barred
it's
from the
barred
other
from
side.
The other side.
Barred from the other. All right.
Am I able to grab it from the grates?
Give me a strength check.
Saving throw or just regular strength?
Regular check. You grab it and you start pulling on it, and you can hear it creaking. And the door bends a little bit, but does not give way.
Can
Could
I have
I,
a try?
do I need actual lockpicks to try and pick it, or could I use like one of my darts or
It's
something?
It's not locked, it's barred
Oh,
from
it's
the
not
other
locked,
side.
Okay.
And you would need thieves' tools to actually use thieves' tools.
When you say barred, you mean like Game of Thrones, how they have like a big piece of wood, or like just a big barricade of shit?
Like a big piece of wood on the other side.
Okay.
What is the structure of the door? Is it all wood?
It's a wooden door.
Hang on.
I mean, we have people who know fire stuff, right?
Can
Um,
Hunter see through the bars?
Filling up a cavern with smoke is a great way to die.
I mean, I don't need to breathe.
Yes, okay, but unfortunately we are all of flesh and bone. Nyana, can you come give it a kick?
I could try.
Okay.
I'm going to stand back for this because she's going to fucking
Give me
kill
a
us all.
strength check. Just click
Our
the little strength
unexpected
button.
help.
If she kicks us open in one, okay, I was going to say I'll donate 100
She
subs, but never
she
mind.
kicks she kicks the door, and it doesn't even budge. She kind of bounces off of it and falls onto her butt. The short little elf she is doesn't really have a lot of momentum against a big door like this.
Knowing how bars usually work, how there's usually a thing here and a thing here,
Mhm.
I'm going to aim right here with an Eldritch Blast in the middle, and I'm going to shoot it at the door.
Okay, roll for me.
Or, I mean, he's done that, but could he summon a mage hand through the door and just lift the fucking thing off?
It would be blind. He did that.
I can't. I
However,
can summon it through an object. Unless
You
I
can
see
summon it through an object. You do not need to see where you summon it. Does not need to be within line of sight. You just within range.
Say that in game, but you said, did I hit it?
You did hit it, and you crack the door a little bit where the Eldritch Blast hit, but
So can I see?
it's not broken through. It's just kind of dented and splintered.
Dented it enough where I cast a couple more I would see, or it's futile, basically. I'll be here all day.
Ignore that.
It depends.
I'm going to give it another 2 more and see what it does, but at this point I'm guessing Yasming's gonna start getting annoyed.
And if those don't work, I'm gonna just straight up like charge the door and try and
So-
knock it down.
The first one does crack it a bit more, where you can see some of the larger bits starting to splinter away from that spot. The last one, however, fizzles before it even leaves your hand, and you kind of look at it for a second, kind of in confusion.
This is annoying. Bastion, try to smack where it's weak. I'm getting frustrated with the damn door.
So it's
Give me-
over here where it's weak, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Give me a
Right in the
strength
middle.
check. With
Alright,
advantage because you're
yeah,
charging
so-
and it's weak. Very good. Okay, you hit the door, and with a loud shattering and snapping of wood, the door breaks open and falls down, and you can see this room in front of you.
Absolute pog. Is that a crate or a trap door?
That is a trap door.
Alright, Mage Hand again.
Oh,
If you don't mind, my good sir.
Give me a second to grab it.
Yes, sir. And I'm going to use the Mage Hand to try to open it instead of I'm going to take a step back, and then I'm going to use Mage Hand to try to open it. And I'm going to be specifically out of the fucking room while this is happening.
Okay. Where's everyone else while this is happening?
I guess I'll follow that again.
I'm in the room. Love it.
Okay.
Robe it.
The hand grabs the door, and you can see it starting to lift it, but it's heavier than the 10 pounds it can lift.
Okay. Then the
Can I
hand's gone.
give the hand assistance?
You can open the door for the hand. The hand cannot physically open it
It's
because it's
just
too
too
heavy.
weak.
You can only
I'm
lift
gonna
10
open up the
pounds.
door.
Hand's gone. I'm dispelling the hand.
You open the door. It's a trap door that leads to the next floor down.
Is it well lit down there?
It is just as well lit as it was before.
All right.
I'm also going to take this opportunity to, I think. Wait, do any of you have healing as a cantrip that doesn't cost you anything?
Mm-mm.
I have my once
No.
per day or once per rest lay on hands, but I already had to use it on myself.
How does lay on hands work? Isn't that you have a set number of hit points you can heal?
He used all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to drink my potion of healing then.
All right. It's another 2d4 plus 2.
Before we head to the next floor, I think this is a good point to stop for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Say if you're enjoying the stream and you haven't already, please hit a follow.
God.
And I think right now we should take a quick 5 to 10 minute bathroom break. Everyone get up and stretch.
Fuck off, game.
And let's
You're-
all go, move our feet, go drink
When
some
in
water.
doubt,
Your rolls.
folks, just throw a giant rope.
But yes, I'll see everybody back in a few. Everyone go stretch, get some blood in your legs so you don't clot and fall dead in the middle of this.
Yeah, please.
You're not my real mom, Hunter.
Well, guess what? You have 2 dads. One is a devil.
All right, I'm going to take a quick break, and we will be right back shortly.
I need to get a giant Hellboy hand.
I'll leave you guys with the Discord open.
Only I can be this unlucky with fucking
See you soon.
dice. Rolling a 1 twice.
Yeah, that's rough. I'm just glad that cube wasn't covered.
I kind of thought it would break into like multiple cubes, Minecraft style.
Oh, you sick. Oh, guess he's AFK.
Hasn't even been an hour. It feels a lot longer than that.
Hmm. Yusik is very trusting going AFK while not muted. Ooh.
All I'm saying is I'm glad that I didn't fail any of those attack rolls and like lose my pick to that
Yeah, it just
cube.
dissolved
That would have
your
been
pick.
horrible.
Yeah.
I didn't
that-
even think of that. I could have lost Kelderborn. Fuck that shit.
Or that Cerator like dissolved in the cube, just like the sphere.
I'm pissed this
Ah.
demon is entirely uncooperative. It doesn't even seem
I
to value
mean-
the life of its host.
I do want to mention, if you were in there one more turn, you would have started drowning.
What does drowning do?
You drown for 2 turns, take drowning damage, and then you fall unconscious. No matter what your points are, and you just constantly take damage as you're unconscious underwater.
Wow.
Drowning is nothing to mess around with.
Good thing I can't drown.
I mean, just at some point, I assume wisdom rolls or not, the fucking demon would save its host.
At some point.
It must have thought that you weren't in that much of danger.
I mean, clearly I fucking wasn't, because it was no help.
It's like, nah, you got this.
I would be interested to see what behind the scenes shit Yusik has for the my other half. Because
I keep
would
putting off.
assume
I keep
you've
putting
got
off making
full
a
fucking
character sheet.
for
I
it.
keep putting it off, but I need to.
Oh, you haven't actually done it yet, shit.
No, I haven't. I need to though.
You're just fucking freehanding this shit.
For now. I'm using your stat block for a lot of the same stuff, so it's not too different. I just need to grab a couple things.
You should do something insane, like make it a completely different class or something. That would be funny.
So are we just waiting on Hunter?
Yeah, looks like it. Maybe set me some progression milestones where I can sort of control it a bit more.
Maybe. Maybe.
Hear that?
You should award my creativity.
The good news is I'm sober now, so I don't have to pee every 5 seconds.
I do want to make a mention. You're about a quarter of the way through
Through the dungeon.
the dungeon.
Jesus.
I
this
was
is
just
gonna be a
saying,
long
it
one.
feels like it's been a lot longer than an hour.
It's been 2 hours since I started stream.
Oh, I read my clock wrong before.
It's been
Silly.
2 hours.
And we're a quarter. Are we gonna have to end the session in this fucking dungeon?
Possibly. Depends on how quickly you do the next floors.
Hunter, get your furry butt back here.
Who are you
Also
to talk
shame-
about the furriness of a man's ass?
I mean, I have the furriest ass of any man known to man, so
Oh,
yes.
boy.
I'm back.
How's the mic quality? I have my fan on.
It's fine.
Can't hear it.
All right, good.
So you
roll
missed
call.
you missed what I just told them. We're about a quarter of the way through the whole dungeon.
Okay.
It's been
is
2
everyone back?
hours.
Yeah.
All right.
I think Kaya just stepped away.
No, I'm back now.
Okay. Then we are all here. So with that, who is going down the stairs first?
That'll be me.
I'll go right after him.
So Bastion, then Saradir, or Bastion, then Yasmig, then who?
I'll
I'd
go down
motion
after.
for the ladies to go first.
And I'm after her.
And
Okay.
I'll go last.
So you make your way down the staircase, and you are here. From where you are, you can see all the way down this hallway.
Well, same thing as I've been doing. I'm gonna walk beside Bastion and Mage Hand. You don't have to summon it. You know what I'm doing.
Mhm.
30 feet in front of me, it's padding the whole way down.
30 feet in front of you. So,
Yep. And I'm gonna go down the whole length of the hallway.
so
Actually,
there.
So 5, 10, 15... let me use the draw tool. It's way easier. So here.
Okay. And
Tell
Bastion,
me.
you are going there.
Yeah.
As you get into this area, technically you would be back here, but you are here, and the hand is padding around in sort of this area. Another plate does get pushed down. You see a green cloud fill up this area. And you do see it is a fairly thick green cloud.
Yasmig's taking a big step back.
I'm gonna take one step into it, see if it affects me. I don't have to.
You don't have to breathe.
Yeah, Warforged don't breathe.
So you're holding your breath, it does not affect you.
Okay.
I can try to
I'm gonna go ahead
detect
and step
poison or
back out.
disease, but it'll take 10 minutes.
Okay.
You guys down for that?
Well, Fira, I don't think we have to. You said it's a thick green cloud?
It's a thick green cloud.
I don't think we have to detect anything. I think we can pretty much assume it's going to harm us. What did you feel when going into it, Bastion?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Yasmig's going to stick a hand, just a hand, into it. His left hand. And see if it
Okay.
corrodes his hand at all. And if it does, he's going to pull it back.
It doesn't. However, it doesn't feel pleasant either.
It's just a very big discomfort, something you don't want to sit in.
Something you definitely don't want to sit in. It feels too thick for like normal smoke or air.
Alright. If we hold our breath and run through it, we should be okay. However, we should assume that whatever direction we go in the hallway, something might happen. So we need to decide what direction we're going and go as a group.
I have a torch. I'm going to light it and stick it in the fuse.
Oh, God.
Are you sure?
Maybe motion for them to get back and then do that.
I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
Okay, you're
I
gonna
don't
do
want
it?
to That'd be
Particularly
neat.
go walking around in fumes that could blow up at any moment.
You're gonna
so I'd
do
rather
it?
have it happen now.
Can I climb back upstairs? Seeing this, can I climb back upstairs?
It wasn't so much a climb as much as a drop down.
Son of a bitch. Sergio, no, please, don't, no. That's a terrible idea. Please don't.
So you're trying to hide against the sides of the wall?
Oh, trying our best.
Saradir, are you about to do this?
Sure, fuck it.
Okay, Saradir lights the torch with his tinderbox and throws it into the thing. I need both
And
Bastion
then, can I do
and
an agility check
Saradir.
to like leg it
I
behind
need
here
Bastion
as I'm
and
throwing it?
Saradir to make a dexterity saving throw. As the gas combusts.
17.
As the gas combusts. Saradir? You get a 19. Both of those fail.
Oh,
Those are
Lord.
good rolls too.
You're right beside a giant fucking 15 by 15 feet cloud of gas. I don't know how you're gonna dodge that.
Very lucky on that roll. Both of you managed to get out pretty unscathed, with only 2 points of fire damage done to you. Should have rolled 2d10, honestly. I decided to be nice.
Is everything okay? I heard a loud bang, unsurprisingly.
I'm just like covered in soot.
Yeah, both of them are covered in soot. Sarah, you're prone on the ground, kind of knocked back from it.
What are we going to do with these two? Alright, I'm going to use my mage hand, another one, and I'm going to press on where that plate was and see if that shit happens again.
It does not. Being where you guys are, you can also see up into here.
I'm going to go in here, clear it with the mage hand, and then
And down
run
there as well.
and investigate, see if there's anything in here.
The mage hand finds nothing, and your investigation also finds nothing.
Okay.
On both sides, there's nothing.
On both sides, there's nothing.
Alright. Same thing again. It's been working for us so far. I ain't stopping now.
Okay.
Your dungeons are fucking scary, by the way.
Dungeons are scary in
Also-
Dungeons and Dragons.
Just to make this a little bit more interesting. Just so everybody knows, I'm getting a bit tired from casting this. This is probably my last go. So if this one gets messed up, we're going to be on our own for a bit. And I'm going to use my hand through the hallway again.
All right. You make your way down the hallway, and it doing the standard stuff, and it finds nothing.
Moving fast.
Trying to.
As you reach that corner, you can see down this hallway. Yeah, you can see down this hallway all the way up. And you can see that, again, there is a corner.
Was that hand killed by the gas? Or no?
Where was the hand when the gas went off? Oh, it was
Right in
in,
the middle
yeah,
of
it
it?
was in the middle of it, so yeah, it would have been.
Okay. Same thing with this hallway.
Okay.
Going very slowly.
You haven't revealed the wall to our right as we're going in this direction. Is there something there?
There's not.
Um,
So you're all making your way to the top of the hall. As
by
you
this
reach,
point in time... Sorry, go on.
as you reach here, you can see that there are no torches from this way, so you can see to about there. Unhindered.
I'm gonna go ahead and take an action to light up my. That's 20 feet of bright light, and then
Okay.
And my hand is
So-
gone.
Okay.
If it's
So
so
w-
dark and I can see that they're lighting up stuff so that they can see, I'm going to go ahead
Yeah.
and step forward because I have superior dark vision.
You can see there to a pit in front of you.
Oh,
That's
And with
no.
your superior dark vision, you can see all the way to the end of the hall.
Can I make an insight check to see if this is going to be some Indiana Jones shit with a boulder behind us?
Is
Roll
that the
insight.
staircase I see at the end of the hall? You
Roll
said?
insight. Actually, roll investigation. Because it's more you're
Yes.
trying to investigate the area.
And is that a pair of stairs at the end of the hall? you
That
said?
is a pair of stairs going down at the end. Yes.
Okay.
Where's an investigation?
So, your investigation, Yasmig and Bastion, you don't really find anything. You do see the stonework. Where you're at, you don't really find anything.
And can we
Um,
see the pit? Sorry to interrupt you, Argus.
You can see the pit from where you're
Okay.
at. You can see that the floor is kind of dipped down a little bit, but you do see something up ahead.
Hunter, have you padded this shit down yet?
Mage hand's gone.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and step forward very cautiously.
Okay.
I
Is
don't want to
anyone
keep
following him?
slowly. I don't want to keep ruining U6 dungeon with my fucking cheesy mage hands. So
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Nyana,
Yusik
where
would've
are
thought
you
of that
going to
shit,
be?
but-
You need to move with the party.
Right here.
Okay.
I'm going
As
to.
Bastion steps on this square that he is currently standing on, it sinks down, and this wall comes up from behind you.
is it like
And
a
you can
moving
hear-
wall or just
You can
blocking
hear
us?
mechanisms in the walls as the wall behind you starts moving forward.
Okay, I am going to immediately get rope out of my backpack and hand one hand to Argus. I'm going to say, hold this tight. I'm going to tie the other end around my waist, and I'm going to
Okay.
attempt to jump over the gap.
Can I give him
Okay.
advantage? Because I kind of like toss him a little bit.
Go ahead. You have 10 minutes. IRL
Can I
time.
Eldritch blast the rope?
Okay, so first of all, Saradir, give me a athletics or acrobatics check at advantage.
Oh, at advantage.
And
I'll just do
you,
another one then.
a lot of you guys can do this at once because you are on a time limit.
I'm going here and using Misty Step to get across.
Okay,
Anyone
you
who
are
can't
across.
Get across in
S-
some way, I'm going to be trying to throw
Saradir,
across.
you jump across, but you just barely manage to grab onto the other side as you're holding
okay,
on
there's
to
now
it.
a rope across the gap between me
But
and the
no,
robot.
no,
I am
you're
going-
not across yet. You're hanging on to the edge. Give me another.
well-
Give me another acrobatics or athletics to see if you can climb up.
Can I,
Oh,
can I,
you-
hang on, hang on,
you-
hang on, hang on.
No.
Can I,
No,
Hey,
no hanging
stop
on.
yelling.
Saradir,
can I
you're
help him?
grip.
I'm here.
Dexterity saving throw.
Ah.
You don't make it in time, as his grasp falls and he starts plummeting. Bastion,
I
you
still
have the
hold of the
Bastion.
rope.
You have the rope. How long is the rope?
Isn't like the standard like 30 feet
I mean,
or something
I
like
Standard
I
is
handed
50
him
feet.
only enough to
50
get me
feet.
across.
So 10 feet of rope. Okay, so you see it's about 8 feet across. You hand him the rope and you feel go taut after the 10 feet, and Saradir, you take 6 points of damage as you slam against the wall. Bastion, I need you
Okay.
to make a strength saving throw, and the wall moves closer again.
that. Do I get any sort of advantage because my lifting
do not.
weight would be a large?
No, it's just a lower DC. Keep
Okay.
going.
Yeah, boy.
You managed to pull him up, so Saradir, you are up on this side of the ridge again.
Before he pulls me up, we just say that he's strong enough to stop me from smacking and going all the way down. Can he?
You're not
swing me
going
to the
all the
other
way.
side?
You're not going all the way down, but because of the way that the leverage is, you would be about 10, maybe 8 feet down by the time you cross. Actually, no, you gave him just enough to be able to cross,
Yeah.
so you would barely be able to reach it. You wouldn't be able to climb up if you swung. So with that natural 20,
Even with superhuman boy strength, he can't yeet me.
yeah, he's able to pull you up though onto the same side that
Okay.
you were on before.
Okay, well, take two. Actually, no, never mind. Fuck that. We've got one person on the other side now. I'm going to fasten a wooden stake that I have to the rope, and I'm going to throw it to Hunter.
Okay, both of you guys give me athletics
Oh, sorry.
or
okay.
acrobatics, whichever's better.
Oh, fucking acrobatics then.
Fuck it. Here's all my rolls. Take what you want.
Saradir, you throw the rope, but it's just barely not enough, and it falls down into the pit.
Nyana,
No, he's still holding it. Come
He's
on.
holding it, but it does go into
Okay,
the
so
pit.
it isn't gone. Well, I'll pull it back up and try
try
again.
to throw it instead of Sergio.
I can throw it too.
One of you guys need to do
Okay.
something. The wall is closing
Roll
in on
fucking-
you.
Make a roll.
Diana's going to take the end of the rope, tie
I
it to
fucking
the
did it.
arrow, and
I
shoot the
fucking
arrow
did it.
over next to Gazmig
Okay.
onto the ground so they
Okay.
can grab the arrow.
Yeah, Saradir or whoever does it, Yasmig, you do manage to grab it. So
I
you
hope
do
so.
have a wooden
Fix
stake.
the stake.
You have a wooden stake with a rope on it.
I'm gonna shout at him, fix the stake, hurry up.
What do you mean fix it? Is it broken?
The wall moves closer.
Can I try to slam it into like the ground? Try to like.
Is there like a
Fasten
crack in the
it.
ground or some shit?
It's stone cracked ground, so there are stone tiles.
Okay, well then I'm gonna fucking try to kick this bitch in the ground.
You push it into the ground. You're not entirely sure how well it's going to hold.
Shrug. Try.
Okay, lightest person first.
Oh, Fira, and that light, beautiful frame.
You guys need to pick now.
Hand over fist, go.
Just
Fira.
go.
Fira, go. Come on.
I'm gonna use spider climb. I can just climb across.
Why didn't you
no,
grab the fall?
No, you can't. Oh, spider climb? Okay, fine. Spider climb. You're able to walk along the wall, and you manage to make it across the pit.
I'm high-fiving Fira.
Oh,
Magic!
sorry. Fira, Nyana, you're over there. Fira, you're over there.
I'm
Okay.
high-fiving
Okay.
you.
Okay, and Nyana's going to try to cross now.
Give me an acrobatics check, or acrobatics or athletics, whichever is better.
With advantage because rope?
No, she is trying to cross the rope. It's a tight
She's
rope.
suspending.
It is
she's
quite
suspending-
literally
But that's
a
gotta be
tightrope.
better than- Oh, it's a low
Okay.
DC. Okay, yeah.
You make it halfway through. Give me another acrobatics check.
Oh god. Not a what?
Ooh, you slip. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm gonna
No.
see what happen anyway. Never mind.
The wall moves closer again.
Where's that?
Dexterity
Saving
saving
throws
throw.
above.
Top.
Nyana, your fingers slip and you fall into the pit.
Oh no.
Shit.
Nyana!
Nyana, you take
Regular...
10 points of falling damage.
Meow.
Alright, after seeing her fall, I'm just gonna straight up grab Saradir and chuck him over the other side.
Give me a athletics check. Okay, Saradare, give me acrobatics to try and land.
As I'm flying through the air, I'm going
So-
to shout, "You bastard!"
So, you again are caught on the edge. Give me a acrobatics check or athletics check to pull yourself up.
Oh my god, what are my rolls? I have a +6.
You fall as well, with no safety rope this time. So you also take 3d6 falling damage. You take 5 damage as you fall 30 feet and hit the ground underneath you.
What's it like down here?
Alright.
We'll worry about that later.
You worry about that
No,
later.
I'm worrying about it now.
Bastard needs to get
I'm
across.
getting
We're
as
on
much of a
timer.
running start as I can.
As
and
you
then I'm
back
gonna
up, the
try
wall
and jump over the pit.
feels onto your back. Give me an athletics or acrobatics. Athletics check, you managed to make it. You launch yourself across and you land on the other side. As you see that the wall,
Why are you sighing? I have a feeling
Finishes
that
there.
wall's coming down here. I shout
Yeah.
up for them to
and
pull
once
me,
it
toss me
once
the
it
rope.
hits the edge, it stops for a second, and then goes back to where it started, and goes back into the ground.
I'm gonna go ahead and lower my 50 feet of rope,
Well, that was fun.
however much is needed, and I'm gonna
Now,
have
before they do
Yazmig
that-
and Sphera help me.
Before they do
brace
that,
the rope.
Nyana and Saradare, you see that you're in a long corridor, and to your right, facing towards the direction that you were trying to jump, you do see a staircase going up.
I'm going to walk up that fucking staircase.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Saradare and Nyana, you both make your way to the staircase and make your way up. And you pop out. Both of you guys, you pop out. There.
Hello.
Well, that was entirely less eventful than it appeared.
Are you serious?
Well, I just want to say, Fira, nice job there. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, I was furiously trying to remember how to do that.
I wonder, what's that like in bed?
Good lord.
I am going to clonk. I'm going to do a Kaya. I'm going to clonk Yosmig around the back of the head and tell him.
Can I give him
What?
advantage because I'm a
Hang
cop?
on.
Can you guys
hang on,
stop
hang
fucking
on,
hurting
Hang
me?
on, shut up and tell him. And that's for the broken steak gang.
Are you okay? Are you going to try and do damage, or are you just
No.
okay? Take 1 point of damage.
God damn it! I'm gonna fucking kill the next one who does that to me. I'm fucking firing you. I'm warning you now. I'm lighting you on fire.
I thought it was.
You know what happened last time you tried to do that?
Let me just say, you guys got very lucky with that falling damage.
Yeah,
Me
3d6
especially,
can be
holy
real bad.
You guys got very lucky with that falling damage.
Let's go
The
down.
only time I'm not mad about me having bad rolls.
Isik, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
When I use a circle spell, do I use a spell slot?
You do use a spell slot, yes.
Okay. And that's why I didn't do that for everybody.
All right.
Also, you're a sadistic bastard for making us do that real time.
I was literally
was
staring
fun,
at my
dude.
phone with a timer.
That
I
was
gave you
fun.
10
Do that
minutes
shit
to do
more
that.
often.
You had 3 minutes left.
It was really fun.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do that just for shits and giggles because it's a ritual.
It takes 10 minutes of you focusing on that. So you have to
Yeah.
sit and focus on that.
Okay, well, I'm going downstairs while he does that. I'm not fucking waiting for this shit.
Yeah, same.
After the 10 minutes, you don't detect anything in the area. It seems everything here is mechanical.
Okay. Then I just go ahead and follow the others.
All right. Heading downstairs, what is the marching order?
Me?
Since it's still dark, I'm gonna bring
yeah,
up the
so
front with my superior.
Okay, give me a second, because this is the only one I didn't put your tokens on yet, because I wasn't sure who was going to fall into the pit or not.
I'll be right behind Seerdeer. I'll cast light on myself.
We
so-
completely negated that by saying we're immediately coming back up the fucking stairs.
All right. You all are there. And I just threw you guys in a mob, so you guys are at the top right.
Alright,
That's another grate in the ground.
so we just came from stairs that are, like, over here-ish.
Basically, where the grate is where the stairs are. I just didn't have
Okay.
one to fit that model.
Oh, yeah.
Investigation to see if there's if I can see anything. Traps, plates.
Roll
obviously
investigation for me.
looking for plates, because that's been the go-to for you so far.
You don't see anything. None of you guys see anything.
Okay, well, I'm going then.
Hang on, before you go to the left. Stay on the left of the wall, not the middle. Everything seems to be in the middle.
If I step on something that's at the left, I am hitting you and dealing damage next time.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
I'll
I
light you on
fucking
fire.
hate
I'm
you.
joking. I'm joking. All right, you guys are making your way through.
I'm going one tile at a time, so you can fuck my shit up if you want.
All right, Sardir, as you round this corner, you can see that this is a very, very thin hallway here. That you have to go single file through it.
I'm going first.
Hang on.
All right,
I'm going behind the girls.
Bastion, you can see all the way down.
I said that. I said hang on in character, by the way. I'm just looking what I have. If I have anything useful in my fucking inventory.
Do you?
I don't fucking know. I'm looking. Hang on. I mean, I just really want something to throw down the hall that could trigger traps. I guess I have a fucking hammer. I don't know why I have a hammer, but I have a hammer.
You have a
so
hammer
can I
from
yeet
your
that down the
kit.
hall.
Okay, if you want to throw the hammer down the hall, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it so it like skitters down the hall, kind of, you know.
Okay. You throw it down the hall, ting 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 ting, as it bounces off the stone ground and kind of scrapes along the bottom and slides to a stop. I would say probably about there. I would say about that far down.
Okay, I'm gonna go one at a time, just in case you do want to fuck me up. But oh, he's in front. Never mind.
Yeah. You don't trigger anything. It's just really tight. Like it's barely 5 feet. You cannot pass each other.
Okay, so how far
When
can I see?
you-
Can I still see the same?
You can still see down to this edge here.
Okay, can I throw the
Where-
fucking hammer again?
Where Bastion is, because he is in front of you. Bastion, you can see
God damn it,
to
Bastion.
your left is more hallway that goes to a dead end, fairly close. And you can see to your right that it goes that way.
But there's also something at the bottom here.
There is also something at the bottom.
Move up to behind
Okay, well-
Bastion, everybody.
Yeah, I'm Bastion. If you take one of these corridors to the left, I want to go straight ahead, but I'll take the front. I can see better.
So Bastion starts going down.
Yeah, I'm gonna just check out this last corridor, see if it leads to anything.
Well, that's what I
Alright.
just said. That's what I was going to do, but I want to go first because I can see.
I mean, I
reach-
can see too. I have my pick.
Do you have superior?
He has his pick, so he can see.
Oh,
It's lit anyway. It's not dark. There's torches on the walls, like always.
You said that there wasn't torches in the last part, so you didn't say they'd come back.
I didn't say there wasn't torches. Assume that this entire dungeon has torches in it. You reach there and you see down, and it turns around the corner.
Okay, I guess I'll continue down.
You reach there and you see it turns again.
This is a Hot Wheels track.
Don't we feel old, Argus?
I got it.
And as you reach here, you can see that it opens up into a room here.
There's another fucking grate. Fuck that shit.
I'm gonna advance to the very edge doorway of the room.
All right, you can see into the room.
There's nothing in here. We're going back. Bye.
I'm gonna look around.
Give me investigation.
Good lord.
You see that it's an empty room with some moss
I have a
and stuff
question for
growing
you.
on it. Yes,
Do I see that it's a room?
you are at the back. You cannot see the room.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna step forward one,
Okay.
and then step to the right one,
Okay.
and then you guys can come in the room if you want to.
I think Nyana's just going to pause right here, turn around, look at Yasmig, and just kind of shake her head back and forth like, no.
Right. Other way then. Let's go. You had the same thought that I did.
I mean, I wouldn't leave them, but I'm not going all the way in there.
Oh.
All right.
What's in there
You guys
now?
in the room. What are you doing in the room?
I'm just gonna continuously keep looking.
I'm going to motion
Alright.
for them to come in so we can actually get the fucking marching order right again.
But what's in there, Nyana? Can't see past you.
Well, you guys are at this point. You can sort of see into the room. You can probably see.
Can I see a wall? Do I know it's tiny?
You
That's all I
can.
wanna
Yeah,
know.
you can see the back wall. You can kind of see this corner here.
Okay, I'll move forward like right here.
That is
Up
a
against
wall.
That wall.
You're okay.
Now you're in Bastion.
Yeah.
I
Giggity.
can't see. Oh, okay, I'm going back there.
You can
Sure.
zoom in, Kaya. You know.
Yeah,
All right.
that's better.
Those of
Gotcha.
you who are in the room, what are you doing?
I'm waiting for them to get in so we can fucking go back the other way in a proper order.
Yeah, I'm just looking around.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything in
Give
the
me
room?
give me a perception check.
All of us?
Whoever's looking around in the room, give me a perception check.
God damn it.
No, there wouldn't be much else to do, so I'd probably be looking around.
You all can see that where the other floors have been mainly mildew and kind of mossy on it, you can see that this floor has very slight running water heading towards the drain.
From I guess I meant it.
Just running water through the cracks of the tile, the stone tiles.
Like, is it coming from the wall or just?
It's just, it seems kind of like it's coming from a spring underneath.
In before Yusik talking about drowning was foreshadow.
No, drowning is mean. That's the only one. I completely forgot that thing drowns you too, in all honesty.
Right, well, if there's nothing in here, I'm going back the other way.
All right.
Okay, you can go first.
Yasmig leads first then. And you make your way back to the cross. Oh, Yasmig goes straight that way. Okay.
Yes, I do.
I fucking
Unless
know.
I trigger something.
Yasmig, you see into this room, and you can probably see to about... I would say there.
Well, I'm gonna
from where
stand
you are.
here so I can fucking see everything.
Stand there, you can see about there.
Are these holes in the ground?
Those are holes in the ground.
I'm
All right.
working off the assumption that he properly ran off ahead quickly, so...
Yes. He
Well, I'm just going to look
that's-
down the corridor and shout. What do you see down there?
Holes.
You
Smaller
do-
ones than last time.
You do see that the room to the left has a statue that is broken and fallen onto its back, as well as a chest in the corner.
Ooh, wonderful. I'm going to run right for it. Not! I'm casting Mage Hand.
And in the room south, you see that there is another door.
I'm casting Mage Hand.
Oh, okay. You want the token?
I'm just going to tell you what I'm doing.
I'm gonna give you the token because it's much easier.
Gotcha, sir. Can't
Let
control.
me. Yep. Give me a second.
Okay.
I had to spawn a new one.
Okay, so I'll do this fast because I know we got to get through. I'm going to have it do this.
Okay.
I'm going to follow it. And I'm going to have it do this. And then I'm going to follow it.
Okay. It does nothing. Nothing
And I'm
happens.
going to use the hand to try to open the chest.
It does not open.
Is it locked not open or too heavy not open?
It just does not open.
It just does not open. Do I see the rest of this room?
Yeah, you see the rest of this room that you're inside of it now.
It's all black. Okay. The chest isn't opening. I'm going to investigate the room. The chest.
You're going to investigate the chest. Okay. It's a chest.
Okay, like, can I try to open it? It's just...
Are you
Put
going
up
to
the
try and
next
open
one.
it?
So the mage hand, it's just not lifting nothing. It's just
The mage hand is
completely
not
ineffective.
lifting anything.
Bastion. I'm gonna look back, not see them, and just shrug and try to...
I mean, I was following that. I was just paying attention to what you were doing.
Syria, come open this.
Can I inspect it?
Go ahead and inspect it. You do notice that it's a very finely made chest. It is slightly worn down from the area that it's in. You do see that it does not have a locking mechanism at all.
So it doesn't have a locking mechanism.
Yes.
Where's Yosmig gone?
I'm in the corner. I keep
Oh,
range.
I don't see you.
Did you get Bastion to try to open it?
Why do you want us to try and open it? It doesn't seem like it's locked.
I can't figure it out.
While they do that, Nyana's going to look at the giant, looks like a broken statue, and
Yes.
sort of poke around that and investigate it a little bit.
Okay, give me an investigation roll.
Can I do a history check on the statue?
You do notice that the... Yeah, go ahead and roll that. With your investigation
Also,
check, you can tell that the
I am gonna
statue...
give-
The top part of it's fairly well intact, but the bottom part of it seems to be worn as if water's been running through past it. And you
I
can
don't
see that
trust
there
this
is some
thing.
water that has gone past it. Probably
Don't
what
trust
caused
it.
it originally to fall over was a flood or something. Fira, you don't know the history of it. You can't really recognize it, as the features are worn a bit.
I'm going to give Yosmig a strange look pertaining to the chest, and I'm going to try and open it.
Okay. The moment you touch the chest, your hand sticks to it. And you can feel the adhesion. And the chest opens, and a large tongue comes out and wraps around you. And I need I need everyone to roll initiative again.
Oh my god.
I knew the second you said that there's nothing.
I knew it as
fucking knew
well,
it.
but character does. Oh, well, hang on. I'll click on my character and fucking. Do you want to apply that, or do you want me to do it again?
Do it again, please.
I know my character problem. Well, I don't know.
All
My
of us
character's-
rolled so bad.
My character's
except
pretty
for
fucking
you two.
versed. I don't know if they know it was a mimic, but he knows something's. At least would know something's fucked up here.
You are so lucky my rolls have been bad today.
I fucking knew it. The second you six like there's no whatever, and you open it. No.
All right.
Did you get my initiative?
I did not. You need to click your character.
Ah,
Good thing too. No offense, your initiative sucked, just like us.
yep.
All right.
I always get a really good initiative when I forget to click the character.
Nyana, you see Saradir. His hand gets stuck to the lid that opens up with large teeth, and a tongue wraps around him as it stands up. What do you do?
Alright, here we go. Let me see. If I used... Nah, I'm just gonna go Bow of Light and try to hit it with that.
Okay. Are you gonna use a charge for the extra damage?
Yes.
Noted. Okay, roll the extra damage as well, please. Okay. You hit it, and you do your 14 points of damage. Is that going to be your full turn?
I'm going to move back about here.
Okay.
My hand's pretty much fucked at this point. I'm gonna put it on the wall.
So that's your turn. Saradir, it is
Yes.
your turn. You are grappled.
What does that mean?
It means you need to do an ability check to escape being grappled, or I can read the exact thing. Hold on. So you can either do a check to try and break free from the grapple, or while you're grappled, your speed is 0, cannot benefit from any bonus to speed. Condition also ends if removes the yeah, basically your speed is 0.
But I can still make a melee attack on it.
You can still make a melee attack.
Oh my god, what the fuck today?
As you go to swing, another tendril comes out and grabs your hand and basically twists the sword out of your hand. You are unarmed.
Can I do a... Does it have to be an action to try and break out?
It does.
Okay, well I can't do shit then.
Alright. Vera, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the other side over here so I can get a good view.
Okay.
And I suppose, Saradir, how's your health?
Just below half.
Okay. I'm going to shoot the chest with the bow, and then I'm going to use Healing Word on Saradir.
Okay, Healing Word is a bonus action, so you can do that. The bow attack hits. Your bow sinks into the what looks like wooden exterior of the chest mimic that you now know it as, and it seems a little frenzied, but its attention is still fully on Saradir, that is within its grasp. Is that your turn, Fira?
That is my turn.
Bastion, it is your turn.
I'm gonna bop it.
Okay.
Twist it.
Okay.
Half it.
You hit it with your war pick, and it does kind of break into the side of it, but where it seems like wood would have splintered in, it sinks in much like organic material. And you pulled it out, and a bit of blood does spurt out.
Interesting.
Anything else you're doing on your turn?
No.
It is the Mimic's turn.
Bonus.
He is fully invested on you, Saradir. And he is going to attack you with advantage because you are grappled by him. And that should be at advantage. Sorry, wrong one. Ignore both of those because I'm an idiot.
Neither of those hit.
Neither of those hit. Okay, it bites at you furiously, but you're able to kind of push back with your feet that are still free just enough to kind of stay out of its reach as it bites at you.
I'm baring my teeth and roaring at it as I do.
Okay. Yasmeg.
Anyone who's gonna run this direction, just be careful you don't go too far because we haven't tested the other room.
Yeah!
Natural 20. Very nice. You shoot out your blast from it, and it impacts it on the side, kind of turning it a little bit, but it corrects itself and continues harassing Saradir. The seams that it has, like the corners of the chest, are starting to come undone a little bit, it looks like.
That's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Ayana, it is your turn.
Nana's going to take another shot at it, just a regular, and she's going to be trying to sort of aim at the whatever you would call it that's hanging on to Saradir.
The tongue.
Yes.
That's wrapped around Saradir.
Not like wrapped around him, but the part that connects,
Okay.
that's coming, not like directly towards
Yeah.
him.
You're trying to hit the tongue. Because of that, I'm going to
Yeah.
say it's going to be a bit harder to hit than if you were just trying to generally hit it.
Alright. So, would that be...
I'm going to consider it like you're trying to hit 3/4 cover, because it is,
Okay.
for what it is fairly small target. It is a fairly small target, so it's going to be +5 to the AC. You miss it. Your
Damn.
arrow shoots past the tongue. Anything else you're going to try and do?
I don't think I can use any more. I couldn't use Hunter's Mark. No.
You
no,
can,
I'm good.
it's a bonus action, but you need to cast it first.
No, I don't think I will. Just because it looks so hurt, I don't think it's worth it just yet.
Okay.
Insult its
Is
mother.
that your turn?
I'll use Cure Wounds on Saradir.
Okay. Make sure you're marking down your spell slots. Because I believe that's 2 out of 3.
Hold on, where do I do that again?
On the spell page, where it says spell slots available, there should be a tick down menu that you can tick down, like, slots remaining. You can take it down to, like, 2 and 1. You used Cure Wounds twice, so you're down to 1 spell slot left.
May I just point out, I am
Alright.
really enjoying playing a possessed character. Everyone wants to fucking heal me.
You take 5 points of healing damage, or healing.
Healing. He's on dead.
All right. Is that your full turn? Actually,
Yep.
hold on.
Mm,
Is healing word a action or a bonus action?
It's a touch spell. She has to touch, I think.
Healing, yeah.
Cure
Cure
wounds
wounds
is an
is a touch
action.
spell and it's an action, so
it?
you cannot use it in this
All right,
case.
never mind. My
So,
name's over them.
never-
Where am I at then? I
Never
was
mind the
afraid I was
5.
And put your spell slot back up so you have 2
Yes.
left still.
Oh yeah. Forget about the whole touch thing.
Very intimate.
Don't get any ideas.
I can feel it
So is that your turn?
Yes.
Saradier, it is your turn. You can make a dexterity saving throw if you would like to escape it.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll do that.
You do manage to break free from its grasp. You are no longer grappled, and you are on the ground in front of it, standing.
Can I pick up my weapon as a bonus action?
You can pick up your weapon as a bonus action.
Okay, I do that then, and I'm not going to step back. I'm staying right here, so turn over.
Vera, it is your turn.
I'm gonna take another shot at this thing with my short bow.
Okay.
At least it's not advancing on us with a fire sphere in front of it.
Yeah, true.
You do hit it.
And that will end my turn.
Okay. Bastion, it is your turn.
Twist it. Argus?
I was thinking whether or not I don't have any spell slots left, so I'm just.
You cutting out a bit again?
Yeah, you're cutting out a bunch. You need to make it so that way your sensitivity is much lower. So that way it activates sooner.
Is that any better?
We'll
Yeah.
see.
So I was thinking whether or not to cast a spell on it.
Okay, so you do hit it, and it takes another 5 points of damage. Anything else you're doing?
Nope.
All right. It is the mimic's turn again, and he is not happy that you fell out of its grasp, so it's going for you again.
Tasty elf meat.
And this thing is freaking aggressive, man.
It is going after you.
Pseudopod.
Hits.
Well,
Oh,
it shouldn't have been an advantage. It was 15.
So I take the 15. Okay, it doesn't hit.
Okay. It lunges after you and it misses then. And that's going to be its turn.
Well, this
Yasmeg.
is going surprisingly well, considering.
You hit it for 11 points. It's looking rough.
That's my turn. That's a
Ayana?
good hit. Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot it with an arrow.
Okay, go for it.
Damn.
You hit it, and with that arrow, the seams that were holding the corners together basically break apart, and it collapses onto the ground in front of you, dead.
Huzzah!
Yay, Sarah didn't get eaten.
Investigate for goods.
For the second time today, he didn't get eaten.
You look inside of what seemed to be the main chest area of it, if you could even call it that, but you find nothing but organs. Like, it's organs.
Question.
Yes,
Do I find a dagger?
you do not.
You're going on the second round without me giving me a dagger, Yusik. You're entering dangerous territory. I might not resub.
Okay. So where you guys are now, you can see the rest of this room here. And you do see that there is a door at the
Be careful.
bottom of this area, as there was before.
I haven't checked it for traps, and there's 2 holes here. As Seoda rushes forward.
You
Alright.
do notice that is it is the same sort of door that was there before on the other floor.
Just go slow. I'll walk on the same tiles right behind each other.
So it's the exact same as before.
Yeah, it's a very, very similar door.
Okay, so my fairy fire, could I specifically light up the bar behind it, and if I did, would we be able to see it through the door?
It's not a transparent door.
Okay. But no, I wondered if you could see fairy fire through objects as well.
You cannot.
Okay. So I guess I'm going to start off by trying to smack the door down, since that's what we... Well, actually, hang on. Is the door unlocked? Can I try and open the door?
You're going to try and open the door.
Yes.
The door does not open.
Okay, I give it a good smack.
All right. With what?
I'm just going to try and... I have hand axes. I'll use a hand axe.
Okay, roll a hand axe attack.
It's actually not a bad idea using a hand axe on wood, so I'm gonna fucking join in.
You managed to hit it. Both of you managed to hit it fairly well, and you do start chipping away at it. Give me a strength roll, both of you guys. It does take a little bit of the time with Saradir doing most of the brunt work, but you do manage to basically break open a hole large enough that you're able to open the door. And you are able to see in about here from where you are.
It's a lot more elegant than last time. We should have done that the first time.
I'm going to step just past the door so we can see into the room.
All right, you see into the room and you see a chest on your right and a trapdoor on your left.
I'm going to attempt to open the chest.
Okay.
I'm going to touch it and get my hands on it.
The chest opens.
And I'm taking whatever's inside.
You find a ring of swimming.
Okay, hang on.
Or I shouldn't have told you that. It's just a ring. God damn it.
Okay, hang on. I'll put that in as unidentified ring. Unidentified.
I might change
ring.
that.
I'll keep it as unidentified ring.
Leave it as that. We're not metagamers.
And you
I don't know what it
find
is.
you find a larger potion with the same sort of liquid in it as health potions. It's a much larger bottle, though.
So it's an unidentified.
Give me an
large-
investigation. Give me an investigation check, Hunter.
It's a big fuck off health potion.
You can tell it's the same serum as a health potion. It's just a larger amount of it. It's a
So
greater
what's that?
healing potion.
Greater.
I was
Greater
gonna
potion
say,
of
in
healing.
before you drink half of it and it's now useless.
I don't see that in the compendium.
It won't be.
Okay, so I need to type that in on my own. Alright. What else did I find?
That's it.
Question for you.
Yes.
Can I find a dagger?
You do not find a dagger there.
There?
Okay, I'm gonna roll investigation on this trapdoor, I'm guessing it is.
Okay. Roll it. You do notice that the trapdoor does have seaweed over it, however, it's very disturbed, like at the seams, as if it's been torn open recently.
Okay, I'm gonna open it.
You open it, and it's another drop down similar to what it was before.
Whee!
Yasme goes down. Do you guys follow?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wait to see if he screams in pain first.
Oh, it's wonderful, Jeremy. Look at all the gold! Oh my, we're rich!
And stuck in a hole.
Does he actually say that, Yusik?
Yes, Yasmig actually says that as he jumps down.
Does he?
Nothing-
yeah, but
nothing
does
bad
he
happens
scream
to
when
him.
he hits the floor?
No, it's
Okay,
not
I'm
even
gonna
like a
follow it
10-foot
then.
drop.
There's a bunch of
I'm gonna follow
gold.
it then.
Come in.
All right, you guys follow him down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Open up
We are
before
so
you.
gonna have a rising water level. I'm
Oh
calling
no.
Open up
Um,
before you.
Hey, real quick.
Yes?
My mom's calling. I gotta go. Past my bedtime.
What the actual fuck is that?
I gotta go.
You are at the very, very bottom.
I just scrolled up and saw that. What the fuck?
Open up before you is a massive chamber.
Quick, Siggy, go into labor.
What do you do?
Do we see the?
Give me a perception check. Everyone, give me perception.
These Seardeer's fucking.
Seardeer, from where you are, you can see the head sitting on this raised platform.
I can see all the heads that are on there.
You can see all the heads that are on that raised platform.
Okay, is it sleeping? What's it doing?
You can't tell from here.
Well, let's go forward and see what's in this one as well, I guess.
You might not want to do that.
Why?
I
Is it 'cause you
don't
want
know
to
what
go
the
first?
fuck that is,
But
but
what
it
is?
has a lot of heads.
What is? I don't see anything. It's too dark for me. You see something?
Yasmig,
Lots of
you can
heads.
see that there is stuff there, but you can't see details.
Heads. I don't know what you're seeing as a head, but alright. Bastion, did you want to go first?
Sure.
Wonderful.
All right.
I'll go ahead and keep the pick unlit.
All right.
I suppose I'll let Seardeer go ahead of me since he stabs things.
Is
Girls,
the rest of the party following as well?
Stay close. Stay close, but stay back.
All right. You make your way there.
Hang on a minute.
I'm fucking sus as fuck on whatever that is to the left.
Yeah, I want to go investigate this as well. I'm sus as fuck too.
It is a completely sealed door.
Okay.
Well-
it's not a fucking pushy thing that's gonna yeet us down that hole. Good.
Can I use one of my wish spells to wish it open?
You don't have wish spells.
Oh.
You just
Okay,
keep
never
hoping.
mind.
You gotta
forget about
stop
that, huh?
trying that.
Never mind. Then I'll just keep continuing on with Bastion. Didn't know I ran out of wish spells.
All right.
Can I roll stealth?
Go ahead. Give me a stealth check.
There's stealth? What? The fuck? Oh shit, there is.
Congrats. First stealth check of the game.
Can I give a religion check? First religion check of the game.
We've done religion before, though.
What religion does it follow?
Okay.
Can we see anything yet?
Bastion and Yasmig, where you are, Yasmig, you now see it. Bastion as well, you can see closer details.
Okay.
You see
before
that
we-
Yes?
I was just gonna say, before they keep crawling forwards without saying anything, can we let the sneak? Can we find out if I'm sneaky first?
You rolled a stealth check, and I know the number.
Okay. So I'm gonna poke the side of the room and go.
Yasmig's gonna do what Nyana did to him. And he's gonna turn around to Fira and Nyana, and he's just gonna shake his head and hold his hand up to say stop. And he's not gonna talk. He's gonna put his finger to his mouth like shush.
And because Bastion's following me, I'm gonna hold my hand up and tell him to stay there.
Like,
All
I'm
right.
I'm not gonna vocalize. I'm just holding my hand up, like stop fucking following me, you clanky piece of shit.
All right.
just
Are
for
you
the
two
girls'
from
reference,
the back
Yas
moving
is-
forward at all?
Sorry, what was that? I was yawning.
Are you guys moving forward? You guys are pretty far back.
I'm probably gonna move like right here.
I'd be right behind Bastion.
All right. Sarah dear, from
So
where
the
you
girls-
are, give me another perception check.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get towards.
Oh, I don't like how you're fucking doing that. You
You see that the eyes on the beast are open. And also with that perception check, you can see that while there are 8 heads there, 4 are cut off.
That's a bad thing with hydras, goddammit.
You
does
also
it matter
see
which
that the Hydra
four?
is not breathing.
It's not breathing? Is it gonna be an undead hydra? I'm gonna go closer.
Is it gonna be undead and more powerful? I go closer.
You go closer.
swear Bastion's paladin.
Bastion, you
I
don't
looked enough
sense
for it.
anything.
Damn it.
Okay, dokie. I'm gonna
Yeah.
approach from the.
Can I do an investigation now? I'm literally in range to poke it in the eyeball.
As you're investigating it, you hear footsteps
R.I.P. Sarah dear.
coming up from behind the other side of the Hydra. And
So, like, here-ish?
you can see a man wearing cloaks, dark cloaks with a pouch to each side of the cloak. And he looks at you guys. His hands are bloodied, and he's holding what looks like a large vial of some red liquid in his hand, which he slips underneath his coat. Well. Looking at each and every one of you, including
Does
you,
he see
Sarah
me?
dear. Yes, he
Oh,
does.
suck.
Sarah dear, roll a death save.
You all are quite interesting individuals to make it this far.
Look, alright. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. We were just looking for the washrooms, or the what is it? The latrines. We'll go back the other way.
It's too late for that. And we are going to end off there for next session. Because it's 3 hours in, and this is going to be a long fight.
Is he evil? Is he?
You'll
good?
have to
Is he
figure
gonna
that
give
out.
us- Is he gonna give me a wish spell and a dagger?
God damn it, Hunter!
Well,
nothing
somehow
with
he
that
was
accent
able
and
to
the
evade
voice
my
is good.
detection. Like I did divine sense, and he was able to evade any sort of detection from that.
Fucking you, sick dude. You, man. That was fun. That little intense bit that you did, that was really fun.
This is probably the best place to end off to, because it's going to be another hour if we do that fight. And I know some of you guys probably need to go to sleep.
You're gonna go close stream?
I am.
I need to talk to you with the group when you're done that.
All right. Give me like 5 minutes then.
Yep.
All right.